Okay, I should be live here. I do not have the stream tab open. There we go. You guys can see my slightly wet hair that suggests that it's greasy when actually it's just wet. But people are going to be like, yeah, greasy hair. You probably haven't showered. I was like, no, I just showered. I'm in the stage of the day where I just showered for the next 20 minutes. I look like I'm greasy instead of like, when it's actually greasy, which is like the state of not showering for 2 days. And then there's that middle point of like one day where it's like perfect. Hello, Moffy4532. Remember you, Lonely Basics? I do remember you, sadly. Wet hair because boat? That's true, that's true. I was looking and I was like, oh my god, there's some water. Ew. And then my hair got wet immediately and it was just terrible. Yeah. I decided that doing one boat stream would be fine, I famously think both sports is like a little bit silly, but whatever, it doesn't matter. How satisfied are you with this notification? I am not very satisfied. It's just sometimes I want to build myself some howitzer defenses, and then there's this stupid wall of not being able to build anything over here, and then I can't defend against myself against howitzers, and then I just explode because I can't build any defensive from my base, because that's how this map works. But that's okay, the forts, it's a different experience, I play forts all day, it's time to play some borts instead. I'm stealing that one directly from chat. I need to take a break, expand my horizons, find a new set of skill or something, and playing with the little boat is a little bit, it's a new challenge, something I haven't conquered before. And I'm a big fan of conquest and achieving something in life. Sea salt spray, hair. I've never sea salt spray. There's no way sea salt spray is a real thing. Hold on, I have to start fact checking this. Sea salt spray. Let's go. So I need to get one of these down. No, one of these down. Sea salt spray. What? Wait, it's literally that's an actual product out there. And that is for hair. It's a hairspray. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit insulted. You think I'm putting sea salt in my hair? Bro, it's actually so annoying every time I go into the sea and my hair gets, like, muffled up by the sea. It's not worth it. And then everybody's like, no, it's a great time. I'm like, the amount of, like, first of all, you have to, like, undress to go into the sea. Then you have to put on sunscreen. And then after that, you have to take a shower. And then you also feel uncomfortable when you're walking back because there's sand everywhere. It's just, I just don't understand the appeal here. It sadly is. Twitch, we can turn on Twitch, sure. I can turn on Twitch and then occasionally look at the Twitch chat, just to call Twitch chat is broken. No, that is not Twitch. That is something completely else. No, Twitch, don't autoplay somebody else's stream into my face every time I open your platform. That is one of the most annoying things ever. They're not even trying to, like, copyright another person's stream, but, like, Twitch is just automatically doing it. It's killing me. It's supposed to make it curly. Wait. How is sea salt supposed to make curly? Is it curly just completely decided by, like, the root of your hair? If, like, your hair comes out at a certain angle, it makes itself curly or something? Like, is there, like, a certain spray that you could have to make sure that, like, I know hairdressers can make your hair curly because, they have this, like, magic, I don't know, like they just put it at a certain angle for, like, a long time, then, like, the hair remembers, the hair gains memory, and it's just like, wow. That's pretty impressive, man. And then you're just like, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. But, like, normally, it's not like you can't forcibly curl it with just a hairspray. Like, you have to put a little bit more effort into it. Forts Friday. One of these days is going to be Forts Friday, and that statement's going to be true. But not today. Not today. Borts RTS. Are you going to go invent that? I think the devs actually need to copyright that, because now that's been said here once in chat, they'd be like, oh my god, the name recognition is going to be too powerful. And everybody else is going to come in here, instantly copyright it, and steal the business idea. You'd be like, no, they robbed me. It's like, nope. Should have patented it, man. You're stupid. Any real man would have done that ages ago. If the hairs dry out, it curls up. No, it doesn't. Whatever. Oh, you're talking about with the hairspray? I was about to say, like, normal hair is like AFK. I was like, whenever my hair is dry, it doesn't immediately curl up. So, like, the hairspray dries it out and then curls it up. Okay. It could be the case. I'm not a hairspray expert guy. I have hair guy, and I don't really do anything with it. I just keep it in the laziest form possible so I don't really have to worry about it. Which is currently this form. It's pretty OP. Skin cancer for the strong? Together we can build a treehouse together. What? Why would you need to build a treehouse in the modern day, man? Look, I understand treehouses are cool and all. But have you ever heard of modern plumbing? Like, look, I respect the desire to live in the outdoors and everything, but sometimes I like going to the restroom and not having to like go to the restroom in a bucket. You know, that sounds like one of the worst things ever. Like, the great inventions of modern technology did not make it so that when I go into the restroom I had to go in some bucket. That there's like, you know, people will complain about the modern day, but the invention of the porcelain throne was not one of the cringe things in the modern day. That was probably like one of the greatest things ever invented. And I will stand by that. And anybody just trying to insult that, I just think is a little bit of a silly person. Like, I don't know. Every time I've been in a treehouse, I'm just like, ew, there's spiders in this. Let me go back into the mainland where there isn't spiders on everything. And then I was like, yeah, the mainland's pretty peak. It doesn't have everything, spiders and stuff everywhere, which suck ass to deal with and stuff. So, yeah, I think I'm good dealing with the mainland. Not in my time zone. The stream's not in your time zone. Ah, well, that's a real shame, man. I guess this is a hostile stream to wherever you are. Although this is a pretty European friendly stream. Now I don't know how, because I know Mafia lives like somewhere in the Asian part of the world. So I know it's a little bit concerning that he's watching right now, considering it's probably like 2 a.m. over there, and you know, 2 a.m. not a great time to be awake, but regardless, still happy to see him. Sky Planes, yes, bro. It is so fun playing Sky Planes, man. Like, it is just fun. Like, I'm enjoying playing this strategy so much because it's just AFK, and it's very good for defense. You know, generally enemies don't really shoot you because you're a block of wood in front, and it's just fun. Then you get then you get to miss 18 planes in a row and lose aura, but when you hit the dopamine hit of hitting the Sky Plane is so good. It's so good, man. It's perhaps one of the best things ever. So, you know, you gotta respect the good that comes with the bad. You know, may not be as effective as just building cannons, but it's really fun a lot of the time. So, like, and I gotta respect the order of having fun before all this. Also, I'm gonna build some do some Fire Emblem 8 here. My sleep schedule is fucked. Do you have like finals or something soon? Yeah, okay. Oh, I can get double. Yeah, I can double Fire Emblem here. This is huge. This is huge. Look, man, a lot of us have screwed sleep. I've been cooking my sleep schedule as well, because my friends have decided that they're all going to start playing, like, Slay the Spire 2 together, and that's not very good. The Sigma schedule, skill-based gambling. It's 8 p.m. in Europe, perfectly striped. Yeah, I know it's great time in Europe, but for the Asians, it's kind of the worst time possible. And also for Americans, like, a lot of Americans that are either in high school or in like high school, middle school, you know, and or have like a job, they're also all getting cooked, right? There's a lot of people that are getting cooked right now, and specifically the Europeans are doing well, as usual. The world succumbing to the European influence. Oh my lord, my front base is lost. That is not something that I needed to see today. Second time asking to 1v1 viewers with a delay. I'm not doing that, man. It's not going to be fun. I don't really enjoy 1v1s. Oh, God. This guy's... Actually, if this guy dies, it's kind of a boon. Kind of want his base here. It'll be kind of epic. Epic gamer sauce if I can just get all of his space, which he's not using very effectively here. Oh, no, I do not. I only start units the next 4th. Oh, so you don't have any, like, school right? Oh, I guess a lot of people are out of school, yeah. I forget that my university is weird and have this weird off schedule. Like, all the universities have already, like, finished their schedules and stuff now, and my university is still running for some reason. And I feel like an idiot, but, like, you know, it is what it is. I can't complain about that. You know, I'm enjoying my time at the university, but everybody else is already out there like, yes, I'm joining someone. I'm like, no, I want to do something with you guys. They're like, sorry, I guess you have to go to school. And I'm just like, shit, I fucked up, man. I fucked up. Why did I go to this? Why does this university also have a weird schedule? Not only all the people all here weird, everybody here also has a weird schedule the whole time, and it's just a little bit concerning, you know. I don't really know what's going on here. Oh, so Overdrive OP as usual, and tank an infinite amount of stuff here. Ah, shit. then what is ranked and you 1v1 viewers? Ranked sometimes I find other people. No, so I don't play ranked on stream. That's not even a good argument, man. You're saying, oh, but you play. I don't even play ranked that much on stream. I only play ranked sometimes on stream when I get really fed up with my teammates. I just want to have a good old 1v1, so I don't have to deal with teammates. And then because I'm tilted because I'm already mad at teammates, I then proceed to lose the ranked match, which is, you know, not the worst thing ever. Please expire in time so I get aura. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Oh no, don't door snipe. Thank you. Man, that's a. And there goes the guy in front of me. That's a shame. Who could have seen this one coming? Please shut that down. Thank you. And let's just go like this and start slinging. I'm pretty sure this will hit. Oh, God, that's not going to hit him, is it? Fuck. No, that was right before his base. That one will hit him. But I needed 2 to land there to actually do anything significant, which is so sad. Well. Life can be depressing sometimes. The schizo schedule. Oh no, killed him. Never mind. You're talking about my schedule being the schizo schedule. No, I started stream early today because my what's it called? Oh, I just set that on fire. That's gonna do extra damage. My section got canceled because the person was like, I am in fact very ill, so I cannot do your education section today. And I was just like, okay, man. Like, look, it's an econ section, right? I don't exactly need to go to those, but it's kind of unfortunate because, like, it actually teaches, like, she teaches the material better than the professor. That's not going to hit either. Jesus Christ, I can't aim. Oh, my lord. That wasn't even close, man. So that I could start the stream early because my section got canceled, and now I can sit here in front of my computer instead, which is so peak, and I'm not going to be learning, like, be reviewing. Like, she was like, guys, I post the in-class slides on, like, the internet. I'm not gonna look at that. That's far too much work to figure out how that stuff works. Anyways, it should be like... Why didn't you fire? Hello? Go like this. That should hit, right? Oh my lord. Am I that bad at the game? Oh my god, man. No. Whatever. Very sad. Cloud C-section got cancelled. No babies today. Do you go around and do this often? Do you just go to people and be like, how was your C-section? And everybody was like, you had a C-section? You're like, nope, just making it up. Trolled, rage baited. You fell for it. You actually thought he got it. Nah, I'm just trolling, man. I'm a prankster. Everybody's like, I don't know, man. Seems like you're just kind of an asshole. And you're like, no. Trust. It's funny to me, so that means it's funny to everybody else at the same time. As everybody knows, you know. Okay. I like women? Oh no. He's coming out as straight in this chat. It's a pretty dangerous sentence to be saying around here. Now, if you're like a woman, that's respectable. But saying that as a man in my chat, there's a lot of interesting people here, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna, you know, they may get a wee bit hostile in the case of you saying that. So just be careful with your words. You never really know for sure. That should hit. Oh, nice laser beam, teammates. Nice laser beam right there. That one makes me happy. Is there what's happening here? I thought I heard him fire. No, what? Not a single one of those got shut down. There we go. Good luck on your knee surgery. You know, having knee surgery is just kind of based. Like, imagine having, like, broken knees. You're like, oh my god, I got so much use out of my knees. I was doing sport my entire life, and now I can just reset it. Like, it's like using, like, a rejuvenation pack in, like, a video game, getting all your stam back, you know? Like, knee surgeries, I think, are just so cool because, you know, you can play soccer, do, like, you know, flag or football your entire life, like, headbutt a bunch of other men for 40 years, and then your knee just is, like, starts giving up, and you're like, nah, I'm just putting some titanium rods in it. I'm just becoming cyberpunk coded, and you're like, everybody's like, damn, this guy's got that aura, man. Because cyberpunk knees, I couldn't compare to this guy, and everybody's like, yep, that's right, knees made of titanium. What, yours is still made out of bone? Organic weak shit, man? Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you shitting me right now, bro? If this kills me, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Okay, no. It didn't. We are okay. Now, do I get access to mines yet? No. I love the fact that I have to do this. Look at this. Now I get access to mines. Wow. This is a actually fully functional game we have right here. Let's go like this. I should also shut down the deck guns. Is he paying attention at all? Nope. He is not paying attention at all. There goes all of his deck guns. No more gaming for him. I don't know what mine are made of, but I've never looked. You're getting knee surgery? No, I'm not getting knee surgery, man. The guy's just making up stuff. That, you know, that question could have just been bait. You know, that's entirely possible. That guy was just saying something to bait me, which would make sense. Would make sense. You can already see a scar on his belly button, bro. Just because I have an innie on my belly button and not an outie is not a scar. Okay, some of us are born different. I'm not taking this. Oh, it's a scar. No. It's just normal biology, man. Just because I'm a little bit different than you doesn't mean that. You know, it's a surgery or anything. It's just I was born this way. You know, it was actually so interesting. Whenever like I was in elementary school and like when swimming, everybody's like, "Ew, what's that on your belly? Why? Well, yours looks so weird." I was just like, "What the fuck, man? This is just my belly button. What do you mean it looks weird?" Like, my belly button doesn't do that. And I was just like, "Okay, man, fucking belly button racism right here." And I was about to say you're like too young for that. You know, I am too young for that. He's just saying stuff. He's saying that I have had a child. He's saying that I'm getting a knee surgery. He's just spreading misinformation on the internet and probably having fun in life. But you know, it is still misinformation. It's actually slander. So I'm about to sue this guy. You know, this guy is about liable for defamation lawsuits. Now I'm pretty sure that lands directly on the top of the core. It doesn't. Surely that kills though, right? No, okay, whatever. You know how to swim? I do know how to swim. I'm a professional swimmer. Actually, I'm very bad at swimming. Like, I can't swim well at all because I don't like swimming. I don't like going into the ocean. Like, I can maybe, like, water tread for, like, 1 minute and before drowning. Like, I have extremely bad, inefficient swimming style, but I can technically get across, like, a swimming pool. That is something that's in my, like, category of skills, and I am quite proud of it, you know? Not everybody could say that they can get across a swimming pool. Like, if I'm competing with, like, a 4-year-old child that's never swam before, I'm sure I will be better than him. So, you know, it's not all bad. My belly button looks weird, but it does actually have a scar. How did you manage to scar your belly button? Put Twitch chat on screen. We want equality. No. I am deathly afraid of deep water. Me too, man. I hate going in the ocean. The ocean scares me. And swimming, like I just realized that I could just fucking die, right? Like, what if the like lifeguard just really had a shitty day and wants to take a nap, and I'm just dying out here, and then nobody else has a skill, like then I'll just be dead. It'll be ass, man, and I don't know if I want to deal with that risk. Wow, this map is interesting. Play Subnautica. I played like 90 minutes of Subnautica 2. And then I was really bored. and then I refunded the game. Like, I was so unbelievably bored while playing Subnautica. I was like, what? I go around, I collect resources, I build a thing that makes me 2% faster, and then I go around and collect some more resources. And then I build a base, so then I can go around and collect some more resources. And I was just like, what's the appeal of this game, man? This shit doesn't even make any sense. Like, how do people do this for like 10 hours straight? I got bored after like 30 minutes. The only reason I stayed for another 60 minutes because my friends were playing. I wanted to talk with them. Okay. Jumping in deep water is different than swimming in deep water. Like, if there's like a really deep like hole of water and there's like a edge nearby, like I'll jump in it off a decent height. But like, what makes me scared is swimming in water where there isn't land like 5 feet away. That really scares me. Like I need land to be like at least some distance away. Otherwise, like I'm gonna be sitting there and I'm be like, what if something happens? What if all my energy just leaves? What if I faint? You know, I need to have a ledge on to grab onto. Well, if I faint, a ledge wouldn't make very much of it. But you get the point. I feel a lot safer when there's a ledge there, and I have something that I can emergency grab onto if I need to. And when there's no ledge there, I'm just like, oh, well, uh-oh. I'm thinking go very wrong very quickly here. Or it says rewired your brain. Has it? What is this dopamine rotted brain? Brother, what? Yeah, sure, okay, I don't like unborn stuff. Like, I can read books, man. I've read books before. Like, I can read still. Like, if the fact that I can read and the game is just so tedious, man. It's just really tedious. You go around and you collect resources and there's no gameplay in the game. Look, you guys can be like, okay, but you can listen to the story. I can read a book if I want to get the story. And the book has better character development probably as well. In fact, the fact that I'm not playing the game suggests that my brain is not dopamine rotted, but is in fact a healthy brain. I can read, but you can't type. No. Oh. The fact that my muscle memory on my keyboard is very, very terrible because of autocorrect is just a product of the modern day technologies. Go scuba diving in emergency. You can float. How do I what? How do I float? How do I float if I'm scuba diving? Do you guys like have a flotation device? Like, yeah, if from my understanding, you're either floating or you're not floating, right? You can't just forcibly force yourself to float if you're deep underwater, because then you couldn't get deep underwater, because then you have what, like, not negative buoyancy, positive buoyancy or something. Like, if your density is either more or less than water, and if it's more, then you sink. If it's less, then you float. And you can't just go deep and then be like, okay, I'm changing my density. You can't do that. If you got that deep, that means you're not floating. God is a victory, Nike. That's my biggest fan here. In scuba diving, your vest has an inflate button. Wait, what? Where do they store? Oh, is it like some sort of like chemical reaction or something that makes it like so that? Oh, that would make sense. Like you just turn like a bunch of dense oxygen into non-dense oxygen. And then it expands, becoming less dense, which then makes you less dense, which makes you float. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, so I'm not going scuba diving, though. That is also scary. Like, what if I fuck something up with a scuba tank, and I'm underwater? Like, and then I accidentally breathe in water, and then I start choking, and then I'm dead. Like, I was like, there's no winning here. Bro, compressed air is more air per air. Yeah, I understand that. I figured it out, man. I was talking about density. I figured it out. It's pronounced Nikkei. What do you mean? No. Okay, I could make another Equestria War video eventually, but like, I don't feel like making one anytime soon. It's connected to your scuba air tank. Oh, so it pulls air from that, which makes sense somehow. So yeah, okay, I'm not worrying about this. This is a subject that's never going to concern me because I'm never going to go scuba diving. I'm just saying that, like, in terms of mattering to my life, doesn't matter very much, okay? I'm gonna live my life as a water hater, and I'm gonna be very happy. I was gonna go over lasers. You can't go over the lasers on this map. There's a ceiling. No, whatever. Gunner game? What Gunner game? You're talking about Equestria War? What? Equestria War isn't a Gunner game. There's just fucking ponies, man. Like, I mean, like, if you're, you know, attracted to ponies, you know, that's a little bit interesting. But I guess that there are certain people out there that think Equestria War is a Gunner game. It's not like the fact that that's exactly what you thought of. You know, it tells me a little bit about you. You know, perhaps you are in fact one of the many Gunners out here. But it has a story. What has a story? I go scuba diving or fishing puts food on the table. You just grab the fish out of the water when you go scuba diving. You're like, oh, fist fight me, fish. You won't. That's right. 1v1 me. See who has better boxing abilities. You just start fucking. Like that would be pretty. I've never heard of scuba diving as a form of fishing before. But if you're fist fighting some like sharks and then you're beating them up and you're like, okay, honey, guess what I brought home today? I was like, I had my greatest test of strength. That's right, great white. I pulled out my what is it? Black belt kung fu moves. I absolutely decked the shark. And so tonight we're gonna be putting shark for eating, and it would be kind of impressive. Use harpoon when diving. I don't know what you mean by harpoon in this case. Are you talking about the force weapon, the harpoon, that nobody ever uses because it's useless because nobody ever plays nukes on this game? I think that's what this guy's trying to refer to. What a fool. Harpoons aren't real. I was gonna say you should try unifying America and North America divided, but the mods haven't updated the game in like 8 months. Bro, I don't want to play like the only reason I was playing Equestria War anyways is because I feel like it's kind of an underrepresented mod. Like, there's so much content in that mod, and there's absolutely no representation for it. Like, I feel like the devs have put like hundreds upon hundreds of hours into the mod, and then like there's absolutely zero content. Maybe because all the other Hoi 4 YouTubers are like, I don't think the Hoi 4 people are actually that big of a fan of the Pony mod, because, you know, they're all like, you know, World War II and shit, and Pony mod isn't cool or something. You know, doesn't get the views. But I think, you know, I just like playing. Well, I like making videos about games which there is a very little following for. You know, Beyond All Reason, Mindustry, Forts, yeah, Bar. I already said that. Equestria War. There's relatively no gameplay on YouTube, and then I get my own monopoly. Not in your economy. In Philippines, we don't have sharks that eat people, so sharks are not a problem. Well, I don't think there's like sharks that eat people like anywhere, right? And if there were, I'm pretty sure they would just get like people would just start bringing like an underwater gun and just start shooting them. What if top base falls on you? If top base falls on me, I die. It is what it is. Okay, we're playing a stupid map. It is nothing I can do about that. I'm hoping it doesn't fall on me though. He could though. And I'm gonna exclusively bully this guy because that's all I really have the ability to do. Sky planes. When you want more sky, I'm building some planes right here. We're gonna be getting some planes eventually. Right now I'm just in the vibing, not worrying about it, playing lasers gameplay, and eventually once I have enough planes, I'll build a plane launcher. Play Battle for Middle Earth 2. I'm not doing that one. I don't want to, like, look, I already know how to play 3 RTS games. It is so hard to learn an art. It is so unbelievably painful to learn an RTS game. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every RTS game, like, is unique. And it is painful. It is unbelievably painful learning all of the hotkeys and strategies and depth of each RTS game. That, like, now that I already learned how to play 3, man. Like, and, you know, after that, I think I've got my fill of RTS games for life. I think three is more than enough to compare to other, you know, life choices. Because I have like thousands of hours in 3 of them, and that is not a small amount of game time. Wow. Okay. Let's just shoot this guy instead now. Some whale died here in Germany. What do you mean a whale died? Like in a zoo, or just a whale died? Like, I feel like a whale dying is not that big of a deal. Like, I imagine that there's like a whale dying like every day worldwide. But like, they were on the German mainland and then they just croaked. They crawled up the beach and they're like, please help. And then nobody got to them in time and they're like, fuck. Goddamn humans. All they do is ruin my life. They can't do shit. And then the whale died, and then the German people were just like, this is what nuclear reactors do to whales, you know? And then all the oil companies come in and make it so that so that nuclear reactors never get built anyway. Look, I mean, nowadays it's actually valid because, like, you can build like solar panels and stuff. But, like, you know, I feel like that would be kind of the same thing. It's like, this is clear evidence of radiation poisoning for the whale, and it's just like, what are you talking about, man? Pretty sure it just died. A little bit sus here. They freed it successfully, but then it died once it was free. Is this some sort of lesson that maybe human captivity isn't that bad after all? Maybe the whale would have survived if we were watching over it the entire time, and it would have been great. But who knows? What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Did somebody shoot you or something? I don't know what this guy is talking about. Yes, and when the whale became political, poor whale. Yeah, the whales always become political. Everything's always an argument for that I'm correct, okay? At the end of the day, everything just proves that I'm right. I'm asking him to catapult for a year, and it's never happening. Play Leviathan, you haven't played that map in 10 months? Oh my god, it's battleships, but even worse. Annihilating your teammate's sniper? No, I'm out, but he was in the way, man. I can't actually play the game anymore, by the way. Like, none of my lasers can shoot anybody, so I'm just kind of... How was your guys' day, chat? There's no gameplay to be... Never mind. The enemies are shooting me for some reason, even though I can't do anything. How was your guys' day going? How did he not hear about the whale news? I've deleted every source of news I have, man. I've uninstalled Instagram, and that was my news app. I don't get news anymore. I don't look at the news. Looking at the news is literally just depression simulator. You look at the news and you're like, oh, that's great, that's great, that's great. Oh, wow, this is amazing. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, it's always just like somebody died here, there was a shooting here, like natural disaster here, climate change affecting. It's always all that. And, like, sure, knowing about that is good, but like, you know, I know about all that stuff, man. I don't need to get reminded of it daily that it's ruining my day. Like, sometimes I always need to enjoy life. Team kill. I think my greatest achievement has been finally getting a vague understanding how the naval system in Hawaii works. Oh no. Hey, did you just build light cruisers? I just AFK light cruisers. Did you know that air is a fluid and you are technically swimming right now? Air is a gas. What? Air is a gas, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Saying air is a fluid is clearly bait. Well, we only got one of them. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. No, teammate. No, my teammate can't aim shit. Okay, whatever. Massive shotgun value. 3 Howie, 1 shotgun. You know, that was the back guy is absolutely slinging them shotguns. It's absolutely true. Fluid mechanics. Okay, there are some fluid mechanics in air, but I'm sure there's some like solid mechanics in air as well. Like, you can't just be like, well, did you know ice has atoms in it, right? And air has atoms in it. So I guess air is technically a solid. They both have atoms. I'm an intelligent person. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Please pay me $40 for my insane insights on the functioning of the particle physics of the universe. Because we have just discovered that gas is actually the same thing as a rock. Solid mechanics in air? Yeah, no, you're telling me that rocks don't have atoms in them. Was that what you're saying right now? Because I feel like then you're gaslighting yourself here. Planes are swimming in the air? Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. And planes can also swim underground. Does that mean cereal is a stew? I guess that does. I mean, it's solids and liquids, right? And solids and liquids is kind of a stew coated. He's onto something. That's how you know you become an adult. Listening to news and make you depressed. No, that's exactly what I told her. Because my mom was always like, he was like, son, what do you think of the news? I'm like, the world is falling apart. I'm like, mom, literally just stop. And then she stopped and she's like, oh, my life's has been going great. Like, cause like, of course, news affects you, but like, it doesn't affect you. Some news does affect you, but most news don't, right? Like, most news are just like, this is a problem, but it's like a problem in like Kentucky, and you're like, Kentuckians, they live in a completely different world than I do. Like, there's just a lot of issues. It was definite bait. High school science. Look, I passed. Look, I'm just saying I got a 4 on the AP chemistry test. Okay, so I like that. That's pretty much just having a PhD in chemistry. Okay, I know my stuff. Okay, I know like that. This is still cooling down. What the heck? I know that when it comes to like solids and liquids, that everything's made out of atoms, and then it's like there's also like neutrons and electrons and stuff and things, and that's just a through line. You know, it's just all just matter at the end of the day. AP Chem is not physics? Well, you know, it's just like AP Chemistry can be seen as like a sub form of physics. You know, that's what my chemistry teacher was saying, is that like, you know, there's biology, which is like biology, and then there's chemistry, which is a higher level of biology, and then there's a physics, which is the highest level of everything. So like, you know, it's at least we can say that the chemistry people are like, we're at least better than the biology people, you know? Like, if we ever get compared, you know, at least we know that when it comes down to it, we're at the end of the day just that slight amount a little bit better. Aw. Hello there. Oh, is that gonna hit anything? Nope. Goodbye. Why does there have to be shotguns everywhere? No, well, doesn't matter. There's -1 deck gun. Impurities in the air could erode your lungs, but air itself can't really scratch your lungs, and if it does, it does very little. Well, I imagine, well, you're saying if there's like lead in the air, it's like bad for you, because then the lead molecules like touch your lung mass and stuff, and that's like unhealthy or poisonous or something. I guess in a certain case, that can be. You should put a grape in the microwave. Doesn't that cause the grape to explode? Because look, I know that microwaves. Oh, I'm a big microwave fan, right? I know that microwaves do this funny thing where they make like water molecules start like vibrating at like weird speeds, which then heats it up because of like friction and stuff. So I imagine if you put a grape, which is like 90% water, it would just explode, and then you have to clean your microwave after. But like, you know what? I'm actually gonna be doing that. Grape in microwave. What happens? Act like antennas, become trapped, focusing energy, producing sparks, and bright glowing jets of plasma. Wait, it creates plasma? That's actually kind of based. The fourth state of matter. If an air molecule at the speed of light hits you, you die. Yeah, I mean, like at the speed of light, it's just infinite energy, right? It's like, you know, it's multiplying by infinity. Now, what if it was like 1 mile less than the speed of light? Would then it would still kill you? Because like I feel like, you know, it's just multiplying anything by infinity. It's like, actually, guys, infinite coughing babies could beat anybody. Because even if, no matter how small their power level is, if there's infinite of them, that means that their power level adds up to more than the other character. Because no real number can reach infinity. And it's just like, okay, man. Like, I guess that's true. I guess like anybody could fight for billions upon billions of years, but never defeat infinite coughing babies, because it would take them just such a long time, but eventually they would like run out of motivation or something, and then be like, my entire life is just fighting coughing babies, and now I want to shoot myself because I've been fighting this for like billions of years, and I think there's a little bit more to life. I guess I'll just kill myself now. There's so many the kill yourself effect of coughing babies. 1 billion coughing babies versus 1 Pokemon? Yeah, but like eventually like the Pokemon's gonna get so tired of fighting. Like even if the Pokemon has like infinite energy and stuff, like eventually you're just gonna get like the mental effect of just killing so many coughing babies, right? Like it's just like, you know, just like, oh my lord. Like I'm tired, I just want to break from all this. Like I feel like they wouldn't even win physically, they would just win mentally, because eventually the other person would be just like, being dead is actually just better than fighting. Like I can't bear to fight this anymore, and then they give up. Key math is the language of gods. Math, sure. Math is what nerds do to justify their things when it's like disconnected from reality a lot of the time. And I'm just like, okay, man, whatever you say. Yeah, if things compound forever, you're gonna have infinite money. But like, I don't know if that's possible. Respectfully, anyways. Watch us aim. Fuck. I don't think it's gonna hit him anyways. He's good. Shotgun guy in the back is a nuisance. No, that's the guy in the back that's like, I literally can't even do anything. Actually, what I could do is just build up a bunch of lasers here as well. I think I'm gonna do that because I think I need some direct fire weapons, man. I guess I could also go for some fire beams. Watch this. They're never gonna see this one coming. Trust me. What are we playing? Why are the opponents actually fighting back? They're not like, look, it's just so silly because the guy has like 18 shotguns. The back base has like 18 shotguns here, making it so the game can never end. And everybody else is just looking at each other and being like, I don't know what to do. I guess there ain't nothing to do. There's no way to finish this game. Maths is goated. Math is fun because it's all like objective, right? Like you either get it wrong or you get it right, and the teacher can't be like, oh well, you know, I didn't like the fact that you mentioned this guy in your essay. I don't actually see how the Edorin Romer was very interested in your passage talking about To Kill a Mockingbird, and I feel like you're getting kind of off course here. It's like, motherfucker, I think that I was making a good point here. This was like a comparison. And I was trying to make a like, it's like, I don't think that was a good character. It's like, nah. And then math, you just do like 2 + 2 is 4. Like, you get it right or you get it wrong. The teacher can't just be like, I don't actually agree with this. There's no subjectiveness. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's what I was looking for this entire time. Oh, hello there. Oh, wow, look at that. These guys are gonna hit me. Crazy. Hello there. Burn your own planes, hit them at a shallow angle? Why? I literally have fire beams up now. That seems like a very, very stupid thing to do. Let's go like this, and go like this. Go like this, and go like this. What the heck, man? Why are you just hitting the ceiling? Ah, whatever, man. Whatever. That was just completely uncalled for, unreasonable. Can't even aim a shotgun anymore. Show your work. Hate this part of math. Showing your work is important though. I understand that like you don't need to show your work theoretically, but like it's to build up the idea of using paper to think, right? Because when math gets a little bit more complicated, the only way you can actually solve the math problem is by showing your work. Now, like, no, I was also pissed off when that in like high school, but now that I've come to college, I'm like, oh my lord, I know how to like logically think through things using a piece of paper. High school actually did something for me, and I was very impressed. And high school like doesn't do like a lot of things, but it did show me that no, showing your work can be kind of OP sometimes. What happened to this guy's shotguns? Didn't that guy supposed to have like shotguns and stuff? No. What is happening, man? I can't have any fun at all. Is this guy gonna react at all? Aw, man. I think that'll land. Oh, okay, we're going in. We're going in. Going for the plane launches here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, teammate. I didn't mean to shut that one down. Oh, yep. No, there goes all of his weapons. That's huge. Why is the flame laser, like, out in the open? Because I'm lazy. And it's funny. 2 plus 2 show your work? Well, I mean, like, 2 plus 2, then you go 2 plus 2, then maybe you split it up into ones, and then you count the number of ones in it, and then you can, like, get 4. And then you get a very in-depth understanding of why 2 plus 2 plus 4. Because like it's like also when you write stuff down, you get a more in-depth understanding because you're trying to process it. Like it's the same deal with like taking notes. But like there's a lot of elementary math out there that you could just do in your head. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like I feel like the school is trying to teach you more skills than just like math is important, but there's also like the logical thinking behind the math, which is like cool and all and useful and things. Core swing would be OP here. By golly, I think he's on to something. I think this guy may be a genius for our time. Easy indeed. 2 plus 2 is the same as 4. It is the same as 4. But it's the idea of logically showing of why it's the same as 4 is what makes it interesting. How do Phantom shenanigans work in high seas? Well, it works in very similar ways. Phantom is actually really cool because then you can move mines down a level. And which can be nice in some cases. Make a super carrier. What do you mean? What make a super carrier? I'm trying. Should I put the explosive planes on top of the craft? Is what you're saying here? I don't know if that's like a very smart idea. I'm gonna be honest with you. That didn't kill anything. Where are his planes, man? What? No, his planes are shotguns. Rain down glorious hellfire. I'm trying, man. I'm trying my very hardest. I don't even think I can. I don't even think I can't even hit the back guy with planes, so it's just gonna hit the wall here. I think, right? I have no ability to hit the back guy with this plane launcher here. I think I need to get a shallower angle. Yeah, I don't have the ability to. Nice. Write a proof for 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, proofs are a different category, right? Like that, like proofs are just painful. Like it's the same idea is that if you could prove it, then you get a really in-depth understanding. But it is just a lot of work, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if I need to do this. And I probably do need to actually know how to do it, but like, you know, it can be a little bit taxing on the soul sometimes. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to learn how to spend my entire life proving mathematic theorems. It seems like the most degrading form of existence possible. I'm just a mere human calculator existing to just punch numbers in a thing, and that's it. Makes me sad. For the planes, Albert Einstein. Yeah. That is what Albert Einstein would have done. Built it in the middle of his base, then portal. Actually, that would have been a smart idea, so I didn't block all my energy production. But it doesn't matter. What's my major? I do actuarial science, which is like financial risk mathematics. I mean, I'm not in the upper division class. I'm still a stupid-ass freshman. I got no, like, aura or anything. So, but eventually, one of these days, I'm actually going to be used to society. Just you wait. Just you wait. Do this map. Sell off the planes now. You can't use them anyways. I could have gotten a shallower angle on the planes if I switched everything into doors. I was just being too lazy. That was completely possible. Suppose you can't sell off in a boat. Shame. It is. You can sell off. It's just a lot harder. It's just a much more difficult. You can't just immediately explode your base like you can do with land bases. All you have to do is triple delete the ground nodes. So, 2 plus 2 just about. I do know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. I know a few other things, but that comprises about, like, my entire ideology. Useful in society? Knowing what 2 plus 2 is? I would say so, man. If your boss asks you, like, how much, like, have you sold today, and you can't add up, like, 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals, like, 4 plus 4, like, that would be pretty difficult, And also, like, imagine you have to, like, accept cash from somebody you don't know how to count cash. Like, I imagine it would be pretty hard to function in a world where you can't add, like, 2 plus 2 equals 4. And, like, if you're also, like, spending money and you spend, like, $8 on one thing and $8 another thing, you can't do 8 plus 8 equals 16. You don't know if you just spent $18. It would be terrible. What's my favorite map? Probably Permafrost. I like Permafrost. No. Sadly, we're doing a high seas stream, and Permafrost is not a high seas map. Does high kinetic damage move the boat back? It does. Yeah, impact damage. There's impact damage and then there's kinetic damage. Those are two different values in the game. There's impact, yeah, so impact force is a separate category. I write an app to all the money stuff, but secretly scam people who can't do math themselves. Man, it pisses me off whenever I get, like, a sponsorship or an ad for, like, a money management app. It's just like, my brother, there's no way I'm paying money to have an app to tell me how much money I've spent. Like, respect, like, unless you're, like, an obscenely large corporation with, that has, like, thousands of financial transactions, like a quarter or something. Like, I don't see the appeal of it. I feel like at the end of the day, if you do that, you're just you deserve to get made fun of, because then this is like, you have $50 and you're spending $5 to track how much you spent $50. It's just like, I feel like you could have done that math on a worksheet yourself, and it's just not all that necessary. But people who can do math will get you. Does 4v4 battleships down? There's 4v4 battleships high seas, man. Now we can do 4v4 battleships high seas. Imagine spy game high seas. Bro, that would just be rockets, man. What are you talking about? You're talking about playing the map spy games with rockets on, or with high seas on, man? It would just be rockets. Nothing's changing. Everybody's gonna, like, the high seas weapons are just gonna be ignored. If you're watching YouTube on a phone, you can install GreyJ for ad block. There's a bunch of apps on the phone for ad blocks. At least when you use, like, a browser version, like, of YouTube. Like, when I'm on my phone, I don't actually use the YouTube app, because the YouTube app just forces me to have ads. But the browser version, I can install, like, an ad blocker and then get away with an ad-free YouTube experience. Is pretty great. Someone make a high seas mod for Permafrost? Yeah, just make the bottom base, like, in the water. Make bottom base even less fun to play, because it's already, like, not fun at all, but, just make it a little bit less. Spy game, but with boats? How would spy games, but with boats? Like, the whole point of spy games is that it's in a tube. If you remove the tube element of spy games, it ain't spy games anymore. You're saying the bottom part of spy games would be, like, in the water, and the top part would still be a ceiling. I mean, but then you couldn't even swing howitzers anymore. The howitzers would just land in the water and then don't do anything, because when stuff lands in the water, it doesn't do anything. It would just be disappointing. Same, you also use the online version of YouTube. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot better. It's always funny whenever I see, like, switch over to the YouTube app. It has a better experience, and I'm just like, a better experience. Somebody's gonna need to get sued here for false advertising. The experience is way shittier over there. Good? Good. Everybody's saying good now. I think I'm just gonna... I haven't done my obligatory cannon stack yet. Hold on. Let me get one of these down. Oh shit, what? There's no way that this is blocking me from building... Oh yeah, so when my teammates die, I can't take his base anymore. That's so cool, man. That's such a cool thing you're doing there, map. And I also can't defend myself. But, extending the pain to also having land base, I guess. Use YouTube ad like a good consumer? No. Google will not get me, man. I have a couple of my own brain cells left to resist them, and by golly, I'm gonna be using them to retain as much freedom from my tech overlords as possible. I'm not completely old yet, and I don't plan to be for a while. For a while, man, my nose is absolutely stuffed. Man, this sucks. Infinite upgrades for hydrogen nukes. Man, that's not possible, man. Hydrogen nukes is like a modded thing. You realize, like, and you can't just continually upgrade it unless somebody makes a mod to do that, which I don't think that there is a mod to do that. Unless you can tell me what the mod is. But also, like, if you have hydrogen nukes, generally, like, you one-shot them and the game's over. It's not like, you know, you can add more hydrogen nukes, like, upgrade it. It's like, you know, one something one-shot that just kind of one-shots, and then you're kind of set. My mind was blown when I learned that Google owns YouTube. Bro, I mean, I guess it's just like, oh my god, I thought there was supposed to be like anti-monopoly stuff going on here, and then it's just like, welcome to reality, kid. Everything on the internet's owned by like either Google, Meta, or is that about everything? I guess maybe Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft, I guess, could be a contender. But I feel like the internet in general is just Google and Meta. That's what most people interact with. Microsoft just owns like the hardware and stuff. I guess Apple as well. Apple, I don't think is like an internet company though. They don't really have any internet operation. They're just mostly they just like make a phone, and that's pretty much all they do. They have no other use in life other than making phones. I thought YouTube is YouTube. I mean, YouTube is a company, right? It's just a company that's owned by Google. Then Google acquired it and ads galore. Good thing I use AdBlock. There was a time where YouTube didn't have ads. How did they make money then? Like, look, I understand, but like, you know, just how did they stay afloat? Like, I imagine there was a time when Google was like not, or, you know, YouTube was not owned by Google, and you know there wasn't as many ads. And I imagine that Google just made it so there's more ads. But I'd be shocked if before Google bought YouTube there was no ads. So then, like, how will they stay financially upright? Like, you know, it does cost money to run all the video storage and things and stuff. It's not like that's like a free thing to do with your life. You know, there are some financial costs incurred by all of that clownery. Yeah, I can just go like this. This is a very, very bad defense in the front. I have no space to work with. The problem here. Whatever. And not in the videos? Oh, there was ads on the site, but not in the videos itself. Okay. I understand what you're talking about then. Well. But I still can't imagine Google's or YouTube is making much profit. Because, like, you know, video storage was like cheap per video, but the amount of videos that get uploaded to YouTube, like some people just use YouTube to like transfer videos between devices, and those are like hundreds upon hundreds of gigabytes, you know, and then the Google has to store that random ass video with like one viewer on some server somewhere, which costs a lot of money, you know, like it's like 1 terabyte of storage is not a cheap amount to get, like even if you're probably like buying in bulk and stuff, like I can't imagine it's light on your wallet. I'm just kind of shocked that YouTube was just. But you know, maybe there's a maybe there's something I'm missing here. There's difference between financial costs and greed. I get that's a valid point. Although, like, look, I'm not a tech guy. I don't really know much about tech. I know YouTube like creates like billions of dollars in like profit every year. I'm just maybe I'm overestimating how much it's costed companies for like stuff and things. You know? No, that guy has 0 turbines now. Peak teamwork going on. There's teamwork going on. I guess the bottom base is doing a lot of things on there. I guess. I don't know. It's a little bit of an interesting game so far. I don't know if there's... Oh, people are actually talking in chat. This is crazy. Tech? What do you mean tech? I have all the techs. Oh, you're talking about tech? Like, you know... I don't really know much about how, like, software systems and computer works. I just let other people handle that, and then I play the video game. That's generally how I look at the world. It works out pretty well. Is there any weapons? This guy just has a block of wood. I think this guy may actually just be block of wood gaming. Which is respectable, but he's the only one I can shoot anyway, so... I guess it's time to shoot him some more. I remember when it used to be stars. YouTube used to be stars, or are we referring to something else? They talk about the cat ears on stream. Yeah, no, they are talking about the cat ears on stream. But look, I maintain the cat ears were just, there was a good stream special, okay? And, you know, it's gonna remain a stream special. Uh-oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I didn't, oh yeah, the map is designed like that. Cool. Well, this guy got outskilled. That's how you knew a vid was bad and not to waste time, but that kills an ad rev, so they deleted it. They delete videos? They do? I didn't know that. YouTube had a 5-star rating system until the late 2000s. Oh, I thought it was cultures, but I didn't realize it. Man, remember when they had the I remember when they had the dislike button. I could make it very clear to the YouTuber that his video fucking sucked, and that I could show to my fellow consumers that this video sucks. And then the Google overlords took our consumer rights away, the right to tell other consumers that the video is bad. Now we just have to go insult the video behind their backs in like some Discord group chat, instead of having it built into the platform. You know, if this, like, I can't believe they got away with that. That was the greatest crime of all time. Is them getting away, taking away the dislike button. The amount of power that gave people every time you're like, oh, this guy is cringe, dislike, dislike, and it had an effect on it. It had an effect on it. Other people could be like, oh, nobody else likes this video. That's probably for a good reason. And now we don't have that anymore. In fact, I mean, we don't even have that anywhere anymore. I'm thinking about this. Like, Twitter doesn't have it. Instagram doesn't have it. Yeah, I guess disliking has just been removed. Everybody is being forced to love each other. That's great. You know, I can only give you guys a heart. Here's a heart. Look at that. That's actually a pretty good heart. I'm very proud of the heart I can make with my hands. Very interesting strategy killing the wall there, Buster. Oh. That's not looking very good for him there. Unk remembers the star feature. I do not remember the star feature. The guy in the chat here does. I remember the dislike feature. Now we have bots make AI videos. Hasn't like... I mean, YouTube has kind of cracked down. And also, AI videos, like, they don't concern me, right? Because if everybody can make an AI video, that means nobody. And there's no incentive to create AI videos, right? Because if I create a really, very, very good AI video, right? Then everybody's just like, okay, this AI video is successful. I'm just gonna create my own AI video, and then, you know, then you're not gonna profit off it because there's so many AI videos. It's no longer unique, right? It's like if there was a billion people that played Forts all day, like my videos would be unique. You guys wouldn't have to watch me. I would have like maybe 20 people in the chat because there would be other options. But because you guys have no other options, and I have my own little competitive advantage, you guys have to watch me. The problem with AI is you don't have a competitive advantage because everybody can do it. I don't, like, of course, you know, there's some that, like, I don't know, do work, but that's my thing. If anything becomes too successful, everybody starts copying it. AI Fruit Love Island? Yeah, isn't there a bunch of copies for AI for Fruit Love Island? There's, like, Candy Love Island now and stuff. I can guarantee you if I search up Candy Love Island, there's going to be Candy Love Island. Candy Love Islands. The sweetest reality show on the internet. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is it's real. Full season, 20 episodes. 7.5k views. Damn. Candy Love Island is way better. Wait, hold on. Bro. This is actually like this must oh yeah, this is shit posting, yeah. This is bait. There's actual discussion about it, so good. Well, we have options. We just happen to be the top option. What? Bro, what are you even talking about? And Cursus doesn't upload. Infinity Power has given up. And then everybody else is German. You know, actually, today, wir also eine von die Deutschen. If you don't know how to provide context and guidance to engineer prompts and clean up the slop, your AI products will be shitty. Yeah, but I feel like it's not that difficult to learn. You know what I mean? Did bro just leak his Reddit account? Oh shit, I leaked my Reddit account. Oh no. Good thing I haven't ever posted anything there, so there's nothing to find there even if you wouldn't. And also like the only thing I look at my we can look at my Reddit account. Look at this. Like it's just a bunch of history memes. That's all. Here's r/Poland ball. doing Poland Ball, AoE, more history. What the fuck? Oh, that's from the site I just visit. Hoi 4. German memes, more maps, more Hoi 4 maps. There's just a lot of maps in my Reddit feed. I don't go on Reddit anymore, but back when I did, there was a lot of maps. And maps were kind of interesting. They were kind of cool. When you have more 100 tabs and Crows turns into a happy face. Good German. Everybody's very happy to see all the German stuff here. I can't turn off portals on this map. Shit map. I'm not playing with portals on. That sounds terrible. Dual Isles. No, that's ass. What have we not played? We can play Kugelboot. Stürmische Gewässer. Ah, German's such a good language, man. It's so peak. It's so peak. It means understanding how the LLM works and leveraging your request to take advantage of that. There's a lot of maps, ignores the anime. Okay, that's true. There was one anime meme in there, okay? But there was like 10 maps in one anime. Like, if you're just saying, like, okay, of course there was anime there, but that's not, like, important or anything. You know, respectfully, there was also some other stuff. Like, I don't see you talking about the temple. You're focusing on the anime, and you're like, oh, you weeb. Like, look, I can be considered a weeb. Actually, all the pirating sites I was using have been taken down, so I'm not even watching anime anymore. God damn it. The one thing that was making anime watchable was the pirated sites. We don't even got that anymore. Look at what society's turning into. And it's only 10 grams of cocaine. Can you play Opera Browser and try for the highest score? I don't know what playing Opera Browser is. There's a game there? Clouden Streamen. Yes. Welcome to the German one. No, somebody disconnected. Oh, I have to restart here. Is that bombastic? Nah. Dr. Neckbeard. Kind of peak. Though people have been saying that about software engineering in general for a long time. What? Oh, talking about cocaine here? Hello, Celeste. Except it's spelled with an S instead of C's. You need to learn Umlaut. Laute? Umlaute? Are you turning like Uma Musume? The game? Whenever I see like anything with UM in the start, I'm just like, it's one of those horse game memes, isn't this? Moffin can speak in German? Absolutely you can. I mean, look, German is not all that different from English. Those are very, very similar. Rohverbindung unterbrochen. Do I need to switch it back to English? Möchte ein neues Spiel starten? Überprüfen Sie Ihren Bereitschaftsstatus. Bro, who's doing the translation on this? This is actually so good. It sounds, even when you read it, it sounds more authoritarian. Bereiten Sie selbst! Oh, 9, I'm gonna have to kick him. Give him the countdown. Nah, he's gone. Oh, no, I read it up. Umlauts are A, O, and U, I know. Oh, umlauts, oh, that's what you mean. RPG censorship incoming. Just wait until the AI overlords see this. Uma Musume, I love that game. I see all the memes about Uma Musume. I'm just like, oh. We used to have cat girls. I think cat girls are cooler than horse girls, but, you know, I guess horse girls could be, like, considered, like, more chaotic and interesting in certain ways. You know, and also, like, as a person who understands cat girls, I can't, you know, see the fault in being attracted to horse girls. I guess it's just some of us are horse people and some of us are more cat people. It's just what it is, how it goes. I'm more of a cat girl kind of guy, but, you know, when somebody is like horse girls, I'm just like, you know what, to each their own. You know, it's really those people out there that are like frog girls, which are the weird ones. Trevor Noah, did German bestie sound like a black Austrian painter? A black Austrian painter. What? So you're saying if Hitler was a different color than he was, that's what he would have sounded like. That is kind of a... That is a statement. I don't know if I'm allowed to agree with that or not. So I'm just gonna leave that. Everybody can form their own opinion on this guy's opinion. I don't know who Noah, whatever his name is, anyways, so it doesn't concern me. Core swing behind mountain, you will be immortal, bro. Bro, what? Why? Can I actually... Wait, there's no way you can, You can build back here? Oh, I forgot this is a stupid map. If you play Shotgun, you can swing a barrel in the back here and get infinite res. It's so stupid, man. I should have played Shotgun. Roommates. Frog Girl's got that quirky tongue. Hey, man. I just find it to be a little bit scary, okay? If I see a Frog Girl, I'm just like... I don't know what that tongue is meant for, but... Something tells me that tongue's not meant for me. Or but for somebody else. You can't say that you play Goddess of Victory for the story and then say gay stuff like that. What? I play Goddess of Victory? You're not referring... Oh, you're referring to Mafia. Okay. Like, I guess that makes sense. I was about to be like, I don't even know what that game is. Is that one of those Genshin Impact Good game? Goddess of Victory. Let's see. I'm guessing... Oh, yep. Called it. Look at that. From what I'm seeing, it's yeah, that's interesting. We're changing this type of stream. It's now the gooning stream. Playing video games, no. Looking at large-chested 2D anime girls is what it's all about. Trying to disconnect for some reason. I couldn't see the base at all. No, it's okay. Do not compare Nike to Genshin. No, do not compare my shit to his ass, bro. My shit's way better than his ass, okay? It's completely different. He's pooping and I'm shitting. No, we're not like the shitters out here. We are poopers, okay? The shitters are the real problem. Us poopers have... We shit with... We poop with style. You know, we got class in our defecations. That game is not similar to Genshin. Am I just being anime video gamist? And I just see a large-chested anime game and I think of Genshin. I'm sorry, it ruined the thing. Like, what is the game about if it's not about like running around climbing stuff? Like that's all I would see about the Genshin memes. It would just be like there would be this very attractive anime girl, and then she would climb a mountain and then do a lot of grunts along the way. And they would be like, guys, you see, this is why society has fallen. That would be the entire meme. And I'd be like, oh, okay, so that's what goes on in Genshin. I'm taking notes right now. Interesting. You're telling me that it's not like that. There's no grunting at any point in the game. I play Genshin for the men. I hear that there's a lot of hot men in Genshin too. Although, let's look at Let's own them with the statistic demographic breakdown of Genshin players. Gender. Yeah. Let's interesting. Actually, that's a lot more than I thought. That's a lot more than I thought. I thought it would be like 90% dudes and like 10% girls. But I look at that said, I don't talk to a lot of girls, so I don't really know what video games they play. I guess a couple of them out there play like Genshin. But like every time I see a girl playing a video game, they're usually playing something that's definitely that's like similar in the gameplay to like Candy Crush, right? You just put it's usually very simple. You just put two things together and then get like a big colorful number. Or it's similar to Subway Surfers. It's usually one of the two. But, you know, I guess a couple of them can be gamers out there. Grunting Simulator 2026. Crazy research going on. It is... Oh, bro! There was a girl that was playing, Fuck, no, what? No, come on. Why is Edge automatically open? There was a girl that was playing Bar. Like, Bar's another RTS game, and I was just like, bro, what the fuck? And, like, it looks like she wasn't being paid to do it. Because the one girl that played Forts was being paid to do it, and there was a girl that was just playing Bar, and I was just like, or streaming Bar, and I was like, and she actually knew what was going on. I was like, what the fuck? Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to find it here, am I? Jesus Christ, there's too much shit here, man. Oh, whatever. I'm not finding this. I'm not gonna be able to find the image. Maybe if I look at my I should not open my screenshots folder on my main monitor. That is a mistake. Opening up File Explorer. There is some personal information in my screenshots folder. That is not happening. Screenshots. I did take a screenshot of it. Sort by date. I take a lot of screenshots though, more like thumbnails and stuff. Woman in RTS, no way, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's actually crazy. Hera's like the AoE dude. He made like 3 videos about like the one girl who plays the video game, and it was just kind of like, well, it goes to show you that it's such a rare event that Hera can be like, wow, the one girl in this video game may qualify for the tournament. She didn't qualify for the tournament, but there's like a 2% chance she does. Isn't this really cool, guys? There may be a single girl in an AoE tournament in the entire history of AoE, and it was a kind of silly thing. Like, I understand he's probably like Cameron just seems like a very wholesome guy who's open to, like, you know, he wants more diversity and stuff. You know, he's very welcoming. But, you know, sometimes I'm just like, bro, I think she just wants to be treated. Oh, there it is. I just think she just wants to be treated as a normal person. Yeah, here it is. Look at this, man. I was shocked, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. She even knows about the Aphis jokes. So yeah, she was playing some Beyond All Reason. Uh-oh. Oh, is that gonna hit me? Oh, that brother. Please don't kill all my cannons. Oh god. Oh, no, we're okay. Homework? You have homework, man? I'm sorry to hear that. Please just fall off. I do not want to deal with you right now. Okay, now back to actually playing the video game. I found some nerds. Screenshots folder reveal when. No, I screenshot my, like, high school information, and I'm just scared that I'm gonna pull it up, and then there's gonna be, like, my full name and address somewhere in the screenshot. And then somebody, like, does a zoom-in pixel, does some investigative work, like, goes on the cyberspace, and is like, oh, I have now found his location use. Like, cross-referencing the internet traffic with the local bar schedule, and now we know exactly where he's. Like, I'm not looking for that type of stuff here, okay? Respectfully, I should just kill the front to help teammates double the front bases here. Can imagine still being in school? Are you a man out here that is no longer in school? Is this guy shooting me? Okay, no, he's shooting front base. Beautiful. Big fan of this. If your life depended on one Force 1v1, what commander would you play? I would probably play Spook. Spook just means I can't be caught off guard by anything, which is really, really nice. Because if I'm caught off guard by, like, imagine if I Force depend on a one Force 1v1, and then somebody just triple buzzsaw rushes me, and then I die. Like, I feel like Spook would be like the safest bet, making sure that I get no buzzsaw, phantom, or anything played just to surprise me, and then one shot me, and then I'm just like, oh, well, I guess I'm lost now. It just makes it so that I don't get caught off guard, which is a very, very nice aspect. Howitzer. But I'm not going to Howitzer, I'm back base. Are we trolling? Do shields work on the orbital laser? Yes. Yes, they do. No, you cannot shoot an orbital laser at yourself. That is not a thing you can do in this game. If you shoot an orbital laser at yourself, it simply just doesn't fire. So, shoot it like that. Like, if you're thinking of, like, shooting an orbital laser at yourself and reflecting it, you can't do that. That was, like, literally when High Seas first came out, that's what everybody was doing. They would just shoot at themselves, and then, like, redirect the shot towards the enemy, and it would be an unstoppable orbital laser. It was completely stupid, so they got, like, nerfed day one. And now we have a very, very fair and balanced system instead. Which is kind of nice. Wow. Aim, huh? Probably should have staircased these at all, but that's okay. Okay, you shoot it at your teammate and have them reflected. No. It will, if it shoots you or your teammates, it'll never fire. Your teammates are not exempted from this rule. They are also part of the. They can't be shot by your own orbital laser, because that would be extremely stupid if you could. Like, that would be so unbelievably ass. Really? There's no way, man. Warts needs more physics. I want to stack cannons. What? Are underwater turbines just immortal? Pretty much, but it's really hard to make them stay underwater because of the buoyancy they add. If you shoot an orbital at the ground with the orbital fire, yes. However, it is very rare that you can find an empty piece of ground. And, like, how are you going to manage to shoot an orbital directly downwards at the ground? I don't know. There's very weird calculations that go into it. It's very inconsistent as well. Like, there is text to do it, but it usually requires, like, a swinging portal or something. And you can't, it's not really playable in a real game. Play howitzers in the game for the German thing. Oh, I guess that's true. If I get a front base, I can play howitzers. Rip indeed. Average round when cannon stacking, yeah. Door sniped into GG. Can you do a room tour again? I can close the curtains. And then show you guys the room again. There's nothing much going on in here anyways. Okay. I've now closed the curtains so you guys can't escape into the real world. And pick this up. Hello. No, I'll make the camera have more, no, shit. Man, go like this. I modified the camera so it's like not the full frame. There's the full frame. Ignore that fact my teammate's dying. And oh, please. Oh, the camera didn't disconnect. This is the gaming setup. Yeah. Cool. This is what I'm doing. My desk is very dirty. That's the sink. Very big fan of the sink. That's my bed. That's my roommate's bed over there, and then his gaming setup, and his closet and things, and his stuff on the ground, and that's the trash can. That door leads to the bathroom. That little door leads into the hallway. And yeah, that's the entire room, which is very nice. Mob his house. Yeah, people are gonna rush me down. Too bad. There's like 4 doors in between me and the outside world, because I have to leave this door, then I have to enter the main lobby, and then I have to leave from that door. So there's like 3 doors. I think that's plenty of doxing himself. Bro, there's 25,000 people. There's a 25,000 undergraduate population at my university, right? And then there's staff, and then there's the graduate population, and then there's like the people that just live here and work here, right? Like you're looking at like searching through 40,000 people to find me, which is not very easy. Like if you like come to my university, you see Santa Barbara, it's not like the chances that you see me. Plus I don't go outside very much. That is a narrow door to bathroom. I mean, it's a very small bathroom. Not like it's a great thing. Niederlage. Bro, you can tell this shit was not designed for German. This goes way outside the range. Anyways, go back down into the small zone. There we go. Back to actual functioning. I watched the video, you said you need a haircut, and here we are, yes. What's my favorite map? Permafrost? 244. Rainbolt, 2 second knows exactly which room you're in. I mean, I guess if you get a GeoGuessr Pro on me, it would be over immediately. But I don't know if you guys haven't found a GeoGuessr Pro yet, right? I think I'm sure Niederlager meant to win in English. Yeah. If I ask 20 people, they will know your friend and they will know your room. There's 4 people. There's 4 people that know about my YouTube channel in my school, in my university. So, and of those 4 people, I'm pretty sure 2 of them don't even know what the name of the YouTube channel is because they don't care. So, and I'm pretty sure they don't go around talking about my YouTube channel to other people, because I made it pretty clear that I just, they asked me directly what my job is, and I'm like, can you not tell anybody else? So, that is possible, but, like, if you ask somebody, like, oh, do you know who this guy is? Like, the 2 people know about it, and they haven't told anybody else, so it would be pretty difficult. It would be pretty difficult, but I'm pretty sure if you showed them my face, then it would be like, I'm pretty sure I've seen that guy around before. You just need to find those 4 people. Yeah. Bro, none of the people I talk to go outside. So, it would be pretty, if you do it, it would be impressive. But none of the people I talk to go outside, so... the chances are just not that great that you just run into them on the street. And also, even if you do ask them, they may just lie to you and say, oh, I don't know that guy. Because I've asked them not to, like... talk about it to other people. Hoa C high C's, man. Spec reveal when? You talking about my computer? You want to see this? There we go. Oh fuck. Oh, why? Fuck, I'm about to get a DDoSed immediately. No, why did I have to open up my Ethernet cable? Shit. Whatever, man. Alright, so here's my CPU, here's my memory, here's my disk, and here's my GPU. Ready up? Going by population stat, 35% of viewers are from China or India. Really, that's kind of insane. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it, bro. It was because of the last stream, my Ethernet cable broke, so I was messing around in the settings there. I just completely forgot that it was still there. The more you say we can't, the more I want to try, and that's kind of the idea. You're probably all right. Yeah, I don't think anybody here is like gonna go through the effort of DDoSing a Forts game. We kind of like a douchebaggy thing. It's like, you're such a loser, you DDoSed a Forts stream. Like, come on, man. Come on. Cloud Vinin? No, it's Gevinin. Givonin? Or no, it's Sieg. It's Sieg. The only reason I know it's Sieg is because one time, there was one time I was playing Forts in German, and like I had just won the game, and my dad walked in the room, and he was like, "Oh, Sieg, isn't there something that comes before the Sieg?" And I was just like, "You cannot be serious right now. My dad cannot be making Nazi jokes when my great grand or no my." A great uncle? My great uncle was, doing certain things during certain times, and that I've only had the are my grandparents Nazi talk with one side of my family, like, and apparently two of them fought in the world, but neither of them were fully fledged. Like, they were just kind of conscripted, And but it's kind of suspicious. It's kind of suspicious, and I still don't know about my mom's side if I have any suspicious people over there. How does it feel watching an exclusive stream? Oh no. Doing a DDoS is a felony? Yeah, but that's not going to stop anybody. Bro, you think the government's going to go out and take, like, oh, they DDoSed a Forts stream, throw them in the slammer? Like, no, they're not going to care. They're going to be like, we have way more important stuff right now than this. Does structures explode when you hit the boundary in high seas? No. They just can't modify them anymore. Gravity Falls reference. The stream about to become lost media? I'm not going to take it down. Likely. I mean, like... maybe eventually, but like also my IP address changes over time, right? That's a thing. Hold on. And does your IP address change over time? Yes, IP address change over time. Often change entirely the way your dynamic or static IP address. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna be changing my IP addresses to like different locations in the future because I'm in a college dorm, right? I'm only gonna be here for like another month before I'm going like summer, and then I'll be in a different place next year. So no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. 30 people already screenshotted it. Yeah, it's already out there anyways. So why bother trying to take it down? Everybody knows what you look like naked. So just show me your tits, man. Like, come on. Like, let's be reasonable. Like, stop being so private. Like, everybody already knows what they look like. May as well give a little bit more information, huh? This seems like the logic you're trying to use right here. You pay premium for perma IP, good for servers? Oh. Verbindung erstellt. L. Is your roommate back? My roommate did just come back. He did open the door. That's why you guys heard the door opening. Yep, I got my own screenshot just in case. Ah, now you have leverage. Genius, you're a forward thinker. People are going to be looking at you and like, why is this guy so smart? He predicted every single world event ever. Truly somebody that needs to be admired for the genius of our time. Why did you take it there immediately? Because it's a funny bit, man. Hello? It is funny. But why do you think I took it there? Because talking about stuff like that generally is like, it's a silly reference that makes people smile. I mean, it made you smile. You're clearly now getting very investigated of this. It adds a little bit of spice to the chat, you know? You can't socially engineer Germans. They're better engineers. I mean, look at the fact that both my parents are Austrian and German, and that I play this game, and a bunch of other Germans. Like, it's a little bit interesting, man. You know, maybe at the end of the day, the Germans are just genetically predisposed to be liking to build things for some reason. Maybe they got a point here. Selling Cloud's IP starting at $20, but you have competition, man. You're not the only one that has my IP. You know, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one other guy, because like the cost to produce is nothing. Like my IP address cost is quickly gonna go down to like $0, because eventually everybody's gonna be like, what? Wait, what? What are you talking about, man? I can just like, you know, I can go to the other vendor that's selling it for, in fact, $0, and then you look like an idiot, like a clown, like a fool. Person wouldn't be able to compete in the open markets, the great capitalism. You couldn't handle competition. You're like one of those modern tech giants that just stops all competition using like the government and things. One of those cringe people. I'm gonna sell it for 10. You see, this is exactly what I thought would happen. You're about to be put out of business, man. Am I about to take this? Personally, I wouldn't. You have to clap back with like 5 or something. Drive costs down. It's gonna be amazing. Oh shit, no, I'm fumbling it. I'm fumbling. Oh, wait, can this... Oh, this can fire. What the heck, man? What the heck? Why? No, but we're doing a, that's gonna miss. That's gonna go over, isn't it? Is that? Jesus Christ, what is... That's angles... Oh, no, it's going over. Brother, I'm sorry, man. I've never shot a sky over the laser before. That's not in my repertoire. You saying German genetics are superior? No, I'm just saying German like building things more. And look, I'll say it. Germans are bad at other stuff. Like, okay, they're not. Sometimes they're just like they beat their head against a wall and they never take any shortcuts. And it's like sometimes taking a shortcut is the better solution, man. You know, you gotta learn to innovate. Stop doing things by the book. You know, they're very structured, and that's a good thing. It's also a bad thing sometimes. You know, sometimes having less structure, you know, trying to things new is actually a benefit, not a downside. No, are you kidding me, man? Oh, I can't play this video game. Oh, whatever, man. It doesn't matter. Let's go like this, go like this, go like this, and just go like... I'm pretty sure this will be able to shoot forward like that. I drive my dad's BMW for a reason. Are you better than driving than him? Is he like old or something? Germans are not bad at being the bad team on the wars. That's true. That's true. The Germans have consistently been the silly side. I mean, like in World War I, were they really like? I feel like in World War I there was no good side. Like respectfully, you were fighting the British Empire, which you know, in World War I, like the British Empire, what they were doing in like India and Africa and stuff. Definitely not the good guys. What the Turks were doing in Armenia and stuff, definitely not the good guys. What the Germans and Austrians were doing to, like, Poles and shit, definitely not the good guys, you know? It's just... There's no way, man. No. Whatever. It's just, in World War I feel like you can't choose a nation and find somebody that's actually, like, you know, not evil. Capture the middle wall for the funny. I can't capture the middle wall, man. What the lag? It's not my fault. I've eaten it. There's building blocks. German engineer BMW is the ultimate driving machine. It was a joke, but for real, I drive it because it's the only car I'm available to drive. Bro, driving a BMW is so nice. My stepmom has like a really as a BMW, and like it is just so good. Like there's just like little like speed limit projection on like in the windshield, so I just have to look down and I know what the speed limit is, and I also know what my speed is, so that I don't have to like it's like I'm looking at the road, but I can also process at the same time what my speed is without having to look at the dashboard, which is really nice. It's really nice when you're like going on a road trip and then you can look at it and you're just like, oh, there's my speed right there. It's that easy. Like, look at BMW. Look, it's really expensive. I understand that, but they do have some nice things going on in there, and like I'm pretty sure like a Xiaomi or a Chinese car could do the same thing for like half the price, but I can't buy a fucking Chinese car. I think the government's paid by Germans, I'm to be honest. The fact that I can't buy a Chinese car and put BMW out of business is a shame. I want to buy nice features. I have to buy one of these stupid German cars when I could just buy a Chinese one instead. One thing says true, although all wars, unfortunate, yeah. No, I mean, like, I feel like in World War II, it's more clear who's the bad guy. Like, I feel like it's pretty clear that the Germans are more bad than the Allies in World War II. Of course, like, the Allies have their own problems, like, you know, America and the Japanese concentration camps. Britain was still doing, like, its thing in India and, like, South Africa and stuff. And, like, of course, they still have, like, their own problems and things. But I feel like and like, you know, Stalin, I mean, like, okay, maybe, I think most people exclude Stalin from, like, the Allies talk, but, like, you know, I feel like it's more, like, cut clear that, you know, Britain plus US good guys, Germans bad guys. I think that's pretty fair to understand. You live close to uni, why do you pay for a combination in uni then? I don't live close to my university. My parents live in LA, which would be I live, and the university is in Santa Barbara, which is like 2 hours away from LA, so it's not like really commutable. I did get accepted into UC Irvine, which is in LA, and was like 15 minutes from my house. However, they didn't have the major I wanted, so I didn't go there. Very nice. Look up Unit 731. You know what? I'm all for browsing the internet right now as we have the subway surfers in the background. Unit 731. Oh, yeah, that's chemical. I'm not reading that. That sounds really, really depressing. I saw Japanese chemical, and I have heard of what the Japanese did in World War II with, like, medical knowledge and stuff, and that it was really, and I'm not reading that. I'm not reading it. Because I know the Japanese, in terms of doing fucked up things, did the most fucked up things out of everybody. Except nobody talks about them because Eurocentrism, which is really cool. Play chess? You guys want me to see me play? I'll play chess right now. What? We'll watch a little bit. New chips when? 1v1 me in chess. No, I look at. I would just lose probably. This is a cool map. Yeah, the map is nice. I think it's interesting. The front brace feels like really exposed though. It feels awkward to play. But I mean the maps. I think most things here it feels awkward to play. Also, like, planes just feel weird. I don't even think the planes can hit anything. It's just a wall. Yeah, they're the reason why we know the percent of human water in the body. Yeah, I know. It's like how we know how much blood there is, how much water there is. Like, everybody is just like, the medical knowledge is useful, but also we should not know this. Like, the means that was attained was completely cooked. I know that's how it's always been referred to. Why are we talking about the Japanese in World War II? Because we were, like, somebody mentioned, like, wars and, like, you know, how Germany was the bad guy in World War I and stuff. Because, like, actually, because I changed my settings to German. I changed my settings to German for the funny. And then somebody was like, oh, but the Germans aren't very good at being the good guys in World Wars. And then I was like, well, the First World War, there was really no good guys. And arguably, the British and French, considering their colonial possessions, were far worse than the Germans ever were. And then they were like, oh yeah, I guess that's true, but then there's like World War II, and then somebody was like, oh, but the Japanese, and then that's how we arrived here. Do push-ups as punishment? Bro, these arms weren't made for push-ups, man. These arms were made to play video games, to move a mouse. Yes, you must do push-ups. I'll do one push-up. Okay? I'll prove to you that I'm not such a fat ass that I can't, like, you know, at least do, like one push-up. Yeah, that's facing the ground, roughly. You don't Hugh Alshimer. I don't Hugh Alshimer. Okay, I don't know what Alshimer is, but congratulations. Maybe you're saying I don't know, which is factual, probably. Watch this. There you guys go. You got your one push-up. One push-up for losing new POV. Yeah. Great, now he has pleased the push-up gooners. Everybody who was here is really just here to watch me work out. Announcing my new, what is it? Protein product. If you drink my thing, you get a bunch of caffeine and protein in one. Any real productive person of society would be taking part of this. He's now performing physical acts for viewers. The prostitution. Quick! Get the prostitution guy on this guy. Clearly, he's doing sex for money. It's cooked. It's cooked. Guys, announcing my OnlyFans right now, where you can get pictures of my biceps and me doing a singular curl up for 50 bucks. Do a squat. I'm not doing a squat, man. I am not doing a squat. A squat is too far. That is too far. Squats, you know, I have seen Twitch before, okay? I have seen Twitch. And there are certain people that like doing a lot of squats on Twitch for some reason. And my goal is not to become one of them, okay? That's just like, there are certain boundaries. Like, I'll do a push-up because it engages these muscles, these cannons. But a squat engages certain other muscles, which I don't want to be flexed because that's kind of weird, okay? 20 bucks is 20 bucks. No, I'm not doing a squat for 20 bucks, okay? That'll lead to a slippery slope. That'll lead to a far too slippery slope for my likes. Plank 20 seconds? No. Plank suck, man. My arms need to be able to play the video games. Like, here, did you know that I use my arms for like my keyboard and mouse? Look at this. Look at this. So I have my mouse like here, my other arm on like my keyboard. Wait, hold on. On my keyboard like this. This is what my arms are generally used for. If they're tired, man, then they can't play the video game anymore, and that sucks. That sucks. They won't be able to do this anymore. And that's a problem. Maybe I will play chess. There's literally nothing going on here. There's no gameplay happening. Thank you. That's an offer water bottle placement. I can move it around, man. Like, it just is what it is. Sometimes I have it in the center. Oh, wow. Now the camera's way too fucking... Oh, man. The camera angle's been annoyed. Oh, I'm messing around too much. There we go. How does little bro knock down his bottle? Hikaru collab real. Hikaru's not gonna collab with me, man. You're probably like, Forts, never heard of that. It's like when somebody went into Hera's stream one day and was like, when are you gonna 1v1 Cloud in Forts? And Hera was just like, never. I'm never playing that game, bro. I think it's the same thing there. Search up the thank you meme. I've seen the thank you meme before. That's one of the ones that all the normies at my school know. They're like, thank you. And I'm just like, oh my god. The brain virus. What I thought you used telepathy magical skills? You thought I was a magical being? Look, I know I make it sound like I'm a supernatural person because of how great I am. But actually, I'm doing everything in the realms of the physical. I don't have any magic I'm working with. Look, I can understand the idea that you're like, oh my god, this guy is so great. He must be cheating using some magic. But no, it's just all natural, you know? Are you German? I'm assuming since your game is, or just for shits and giggles. No, my mom is German, my dad's Austrian, I'm born American. So I'm an Austro-Germanican. I'm not even a half breed. I'm a third breed. I have no loyalty to anybody. I am just a waste of society. Aren't all Germans supernatural? Wasn't that the whole World War II thing? I'm not saying that Germans are supernatural. Like, there were some lame Germans when I was in Germany, okay? I'm saying I'm supernatural. Don't conflate me with Germans, man. I'm saying that Germans and Americans and Austrians and, you know, other people... I can't say other people because, you know... I can't name the other people because that would be problematic, but other people as well. Yes. And I'm sure you guys also consider yourselves above some. You guys are absolutely right. You guys clearly have high IQ scores here. He's using Neuralink to play Forts. Well, you know, I have a great friend in Elon Musk. Me and him go way back. I got early access to his technology. It was quite good. Anybody else? I know that there's like... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna play this one. Well, we've already played that one. What have we not? We haven't played this one yet. I don't think. Right? Yeah. What RTS would you recommend that's easier to learn other than Forts? That's easy to learn? Bro, RTS and easy to learn do not go in the same sentence. I'm afraid that's not a thing. I think bar is easier to learn than other video games because bar is very noob friendly. In fact, I'll show you how bar racism works, right? Because shit, why does it always do this, man? God damn it. God. And now, okay, no, I have to add a video. No, I have to add a game capture. I'm pretty sure bar is very picky about functioning, which is just so fun, man. Oh, okay. The game capture should be up there. It is. Bar has a thing called a fuckload of noob-friendly lobbies, which makes it so that people sweats like me can't play the game. Look at it. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like I log in, right, and then I'm looking for lobbies, and it's all just. Oh wait, no. Okay. I can play in this lobby, but this is max rating 20. I can't play in this. This is I can play in that lobby. This is a lot of weird. Not a lot of max ratings here. But like, well, most lobbies ban me because I'm too good. Like max rating 22, I can't play in this lobby. Max rating 19, can't play in this lobby. 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 Like most lobbies can't play in this lobby. Can't play in this lobby. Most lobbies ban good player, like extremely good players like me. It's very new player friendly. Anyways, back to playing this video game. Goated bar gameplay. Shitty PC? No, man, it's stupid OBS. For some reason, bar doesn't work with OBS. Like, they say it's a windowed full screen, but every time I, like, tab out, it does the little thing where it's, like, going into sleep mode to save resources or something, which causes problem with the OBS, which it's just annoying. Bar stream? No. Suffering from success? Yeah. What is your rating? I actually recorded the 50 OS video. It's just the it's getting drawn eventually. This was 3 days ago, so any time in the next week, really. And whatever the artist is just like deciding that nah, he's gonna wake up and do the work. Like, I'm not pressuring him. He can take his time. I don't really mind. Whose games then? Bro, you don't realize how long it takes for a 16-player lobby in bar to fill up. And also, I don't have a bar following, man. I can guarantee you there's like 2 people in this chat that have bar. And nobody else does. And because there's only 2 people and they're going to join my lobby, then my lobby's never going to fill up and this stream's going to suck. I can join an already pre-made lobby, but I can't really make my own. This fact was fact-checked by real children of Yaqub. Fascinating. The slaves are working? What? What? Next Vinistry vid when? A good question, man. Look at, man, I may or may not have gotten bored, okay? And, like, I know this is, like, a job. But I mainly do my YouTube channel for fun. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I don't really feel like... Yeah, like, yesterday I was like, should I upload? And I was like, nah. Don't really feel like uploading. I actually tried to record a video yesterday. I played like 8 minutes, super sweat and close range map, and then discovered I didn't record the audio, so that I couldn't use it. It sucked. You have a ministry following, not a bar following? Yeah. No, there's like an occasional person that'll come in here and ask for the next bar vid. And the people in bar are gonna be like, yo, when's the next video coming out? Because they like people like all the sweats in bar like watching my videos because how do I say this without sounding egotistical? I'm the only bar YouTuber that does commentary that exists or is somewhat intelligent. I'm gonna phrase it like that. I'm gonna phrase it like that. Like there's like a pro bar YouTuber out there, Graceful. He's very good at the game. He doesn't really do much commentary. He just kind of sits there in silence and sweats the entire time. And I'm just like, this ain't entertaining, man. You gotta add some stories over this. You gotta start, just saying like how like there was a weird Asian person at your school. Like you gotta add some fluff to this. Add some stuff. And then the other people are just a little bit silly. Do you play single-player games? I play Hoi 4, and that's about it. Yes, and which I have upload and Ministries, also single-player games. Core swing into the hole. Can I get ropes down here? Oh, that's incredibly stupid. That should not be something that you can do. How good are the enemies here? If we start winning, I'm gonna build my weapons down here. But so if we start winning, I can force swing into the hole. But not yet. Only if we start, like, it's looking like a guaranteed win, because course wing is absolute asshole move to do, man. Like, it just means the game can never end. Do you consider yourself somewhat intelligent? I do consider myself somewhat intelligent. Like, I don't know if I'm intelligent just because everybody else doesn't apply themselves. Because, like, sometimes, like, I'm like, oh my god, I got in the top 90% in the test scores. And then I look around, there's like 2 people that showed up to the lecture, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm the smarter one here. I think I literally just showed up to the lectures. And then since other people didn't show up to the lectures, then they lost. And that was it. Like, I think that's what I assume happens a lot of the time. Because I think other people are really smart, is that the fact is that they just don't try. And then they become stupider because they don't, like, go to lectures and stuff. And it's like, I don't know, it's silly. Course wing of that degree is going to be fun. No, but, like, come on. Like, the game should end eventually. Wait, what? What? Why can... Oh, no, I thought that was a foundation. Never mind. I'm going insane. Yeah, it's very important to just know how smart you are. It's easy to be smart in scrub lobbies. No, I'm not talking about, like... I'm talking about, like lectures and stuff, yeah. But, like, there's also, like, really smart people. Like, I've met, like, people that just make me feel stupid. I mean, Ethan's one of them. He just kind of exists and then, like, is smarter than me, which is kind of unfortunate, but is what it is. But there's also, like, high school. Like, there was this, like, freshman that was in, like, my calcul or, like, pre-calc class, and he wouldn't even take any notes. He would just sit there and watch the notes happen, and then show up to every test, ace it, and then walk out. And I was just like, well, I guess that was my that was the day my superiority complex was broken. The day I realized that maybe I'm just average after all. I'm not a born genius prepared to take over the world. You don't swing it down there. It's not a bad place to put turbine. Yeah, I can put turbine down there. I should have been putting, like, objectively, it's a better place than what I'm doing now. Well, we ignore that. Okay, we don't talk about that. That is what it is. It is what it is. I accidentally put turbines up there. I didn't turn on my brain. Brain off. I never play. Look at it. The other guy, extremely smart though. I gotta respect this guy. He's got the brain cell. Oh, I'm the top 5%, not top 1%. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm in the top. I think, like, I took, like, there's only one IQ test that I took before that I trust, and I put my IQ at like 110, which is, like, you know, the top. I believe I'm, like, respectfully, I think I'm max top 25% of intelligence. I think that's like the maximum place I would put myself. But the only reason I think I do better than other people is because they don't apply themselves. Like, when I'm teaching my little brother something, he can understand it exactly how I understand it if he actually tries to fucking think. The half the time is just trying to give him motivation to fucking turn on his brain. Like, I'm just trying to make, like, if he pays attention, he learns so much. It's just the fact that he never wants to pay attention, and then he never learns anything. Like, if he just paid attention a little bit more, he could be like, and then like, recently he's been paying attention a lot more, and he does exactly as well as I do now. Like, his parents are like, son, if you don't do well, like, you better start studying yourself. And then he tries, and then he does well, and just like, okay, yeah, it's literally just how much you apply yourself. Like, I think a lot of people don't apply themselves, so then, like, you know, it's like mind is like a muscle, I guess, right? Like, I try and think sometimes, so then my brain gets better at thinking. But I don't think I'm genetically predisposed to be smarter than other people. I think that it's just like, I do some thinking sometimes, which makes me better at thinking, which makes people think I'm smart, when in reality, they can be as smart as me if they just use their brain sometimes. They just choose not to for some reason. I mean, I know, right? It's because of laziness, which I understand. Like, I'm lazy a lot of the time as well, but, like, it is what it is. I haven't taken an IQ test. Don't know what wind they're getting. Man, ignore the fact that the wind, where the wind's coming from, okay? Some questions don't need to be asked. Some questions, you know, life is life, and when the turbines are just magically have wind up their ass, it's part of the thing. I come here to watch unintelligent commentary. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. See, now that one chatter's called me stupid, it's over, man. It's over. It's over. It's decided. It's been put in the scrolls. I am now officially an idiot. Never been intelligent in the first place. I'm stupid. Shit, man. I should have considered this ages ago. Anyways, should be able to hopefully kill a cannon here. No, I'm terrible at the game. I missed whatever. Thinking is hard. Thinking is hard. No, it takes like a lot of like unless like you have already like a preconceived interest in something. That's why I think because like whenever I go to a class, I'm just like this is actually quite interesting. You know, I try to make it interesting for myself. I'm like, oh, this relates to this other thing. Like you have to like think about other stuff in relation to it and be like, oh my god, this could be so cool. I can go out and flex my Greek mythology knowledge on other people. But like it is really, really hard not to just pull a phone out of my ass immediately. Like I can tell you, man. It is extremely difficult to resist the temptation to just pull a phone out of my ass and then just start scrolling. Not even just scrolling, just like start texting people on Discord and stuff, because sometimes it can be extremely boring, and the lecture is like, it's entirely the lecturer's fault, but it's kind of important to... It's like how a lecture person can make any subject entertaining if they're a good professor, right? Like, there's a lot of that. Like, you could also make it more entertaining for yourself if you try, if you're a good listener, but I mean, a good teacher will make a subject entertaining. You know? Like, you know, you can make literature entertaining by like talking about like violence and stuff. At least, okay, at least maybe that's like more of a guy thing. But like, you know what I mean. And you can make chemistry more entertaining by like, okay, guys, and now we're gonna see the applications of this by doing an explosion or like by cooking some s'mores. Like you could do stuff like that to become a good like teacher. And you can make boring subjects like chemistry and biology interesting by doing like some cool applications sometimes. And being like, see, now this is why this is very important, kids. Now, please, everybody, study. I memorize so I don't have to think. Memorization, I guess, is also a thing. I don't like memorization. I find it such a minute task, man. Like, it's easy, sure, but it's just so... I mean, it's difficult for me. Whenever I try and memorize something, I'm just dying. I'm just like, bro, I cannot be asked to do this right now. You cannot be serious. And they're playing Seep, really? Kind of shocking. Not exactly a generalist commander you see in most competitive lobbies. More slightly sweaty lobbies. I think that's a better way of putting this. Hobbies get more interesting by talking about violence. Well, look at if somebody starts talking, okay, don't pretend like you're learning about World War II and it's less entertaining than learning about Mike Johnson, the president of the United States in like 1853, who like, you know, made it so that mortgages are slightly different. Like, don't tell me that World War II was less interesting than that. Like that you are like you must be a clown to think that. Like, of course, wars and stuff, I find to be... I think that's, like, the average... Okay, maybe for you, you find wars to be less interesting. Maybe you find mortgages and stuff to be the most interesting ever. But I think, like, the average person will look out there and be like, you know what? I think violence can be more interesting, you know? Violence would be, make things easier for me to pay attention, learning how, like, men were slaughtering each other by the thousands. I think that would pique a lot of people's interest out there. I need to actually learn the reason why things the way they are when you reverse engineer things I should have memorized. Yeah, I look, if you gain a deep understanding of it, it also becomes interesting because like when you gain a deep understanding of something, you feel powerful. You know, you feel like, oh my god, I understand how the world functions. It feels good. And when you memorize something, like sure you gain knowledge, but it doesn't feel as good. I feel like I'm gonna hit his portal on accident. Conks aren't griefing. Bro, look, if the other bottom player was playing intelligently, yes, it would have been. Man, what are you talking about? If this guy just did a orbital laser, no, orbital lasers don't work. If that guy did a like a deck gun rush or no, a howitzer rush, we probably would have just lost the game. My team would be building a conk, there'd be 3 howitzers up his ass, and then you would just insta die. Like, conks are cool when your enemies is bad. That's why I do them in videos, because people in my videos suck ass, so I don't, but like during streams, and I mean, conks are playable on battleships. On battleships, like one of the large battleships maps, conks are playable, and a lot of the time they're also just not. Which is in most cases in one of my stream lobbies, because everybody here is decently good at the game. You are so lucky if you can start a lobby, loads of people join it. Honestly, it's a luck tree. No, on this video game? I mean, that's only during my streams, yeah. Yeah, the fact that people will play whatever I want to play is so nice, man. I can be like, now we are playing this shitty map that only I enjoy to play. And everybody's like, okay, I guess I'm playing this now. And I'm just like, yes. Yes, the power of being an influencer on the internet. Have fun deleting all the doors and it's soon going to only be the top guy left. I don't know, man. My My bottom teammate has been getting kind of owned. Ah, shit, my bad, man. Didn't mean to shoot all of it, but that said, that guy's also getting in the way, right? Eventually I will. I don't think I'm gonna delete all those. I think I'm just gonna do this instead. Just change all the bottom stuff down here to doors. I think that's a better solution. And the most interesting part of teaching vocational school was when I ditched the topic and talked about realities of working in tech companies. The most interesting part of teaching is when I wasn't actually teaching, but rather yapping about my own life. I think the best part about talking with other people is trauma dumping on them the entire time, because then I just get all my trauma out, and the other person can't enjoy the conversation at all. You know, they're paying thousands of dollars just to hear me try. The best part of being a therapist is when I can complain about my own life to my patients and be like, your life isn't actually that hard. Get over it, man. I was dealing with that. I dealt with that for years. I didn't even have a therapist. The best part. Shitting on patients for being weaker than you. Oh, you're clouding it? Oh god, man. Not live in the chat. I love being shot by all my teammates. I mean, like, I literally, if you're gonna kill my A, then build your own A, please. Please, I'm getting shot by nukes for free right now. I think that didn't open. Average gunner is 14 IQ. Yeah. He's not very smart, but all he has to do is point and click, okay? So respectively, at NA thought that all that difficult on top base is a little bit lost, but that's okay. No big deal. Actually, can I go like this? But few students believe that just how stupid company work is. No, I mean, I understand that a lot of company work out there is very monotonous and, like, it doesn't require a lot of intelligence. Like, you're literally just, like, type in something in Excel and then processing that information, that's it. But, like, I feel like there are very rare cases where you actually need to have the amount of knowledge you do have. And if you don't have that knowledge, you're just cooked, right? I feel like that's probably, like, a case out there. Why can't this fire? Oh, there's a piece of wood right there. Whole core swing. We're not that. Once one guy dies, I'm still being shot a fair amount. If I let my, like, look at this guy's fire beams. If I start core swinging, he's gonna shoot my base with fire beams, then I'm gonna die. That's gonna suck. And I don't really want that to happen right now. That seems like kind of pass. Can I even shoot the top guy? I can't even shoot the top guy with this. Wow, all that work for nothing. Look at this. Look at this. Can't shoot anything, man. Oh, I lied. Never mind. I lied. It could shoot many things. Now, how stupid the company itself is and what absolutely moronic discussions you will have. Me, when my boss, who does not have a major in chemistry, is telling me how chemistry works and how I need to optimize the production chain, even though it's literally not optimizable anymore. You saying like one of those moments? Or like, I don't know if that's possible, what you're saying. Have you ever actually considered doing the work yourself? But he went to the Harvard School of Management, man. Clearly he knows what's going on here. What do you think about bigger doors having more HP? I think that would be pretty cringe. I think that would be terrible, because, like, by building small doors, you're not getting everything, you're losing a lot of angle, and you can play around that if you're on the enemy team. It's not, like, terrible. And if bigger doors get more HP, then, you know, I mean, I guess door sniping would still be a problem on big doors, but, like, you know, I just don't think, because then it takes all the finesse out of building, like, smaller struts for more efficient taking. It would just lower the skill ceiling a lot. I mean, I think that's an interesting idea, but I think that would just lower the skill ceiling. And as a person who is decently high up on the skill ceiling, I don't know how much of a fan that is. I am for that myself. Because people who play more at back range, you're literally just shooting a wood with no value. Yeah. I mean, mortars can work if you're playing Buster. That's pretty much it. That's the only way you can get them to consistently land. But if you're not playing Buster, it just feels so terrible. There's exposed fire beams up there. Maybe I'll get a sniper. Tiny doors, though. Tiny doors. I mean, I guess I would support making them a minimum length of a door larger. You can't just do all this tiny door clownery, but like it's not that terrible. Like respectfully, it's playable. I'm core swinging it right now. Are you? I'm swinging my 2 central balls. My the source of my power. I'm getting some velocity right now. What makes everything function? My original form. Why is your game in German? Because it would because I thought it would be funny. Because it leads all the Germans to come in here and be like, why is your game in German, man? This is so silly. And I'm just like, because it is silly and I think it would be funny for the bit. And there is no other reason than that. Man, this is so annoying. Cannon o'clock is 4 minutes. That's 4:30. 4:30 to 5 usually. I'm pretty sure like the fastest cannon comes. If you're playing Hurricane, yeah, can maybe come out at 4 minutes, but that Hurricane player is making a lot of sacrifices for that to come out at 4 minutes. Like a lot of sacrifices. Their economy is going to be in shambles. Going to be poor as hell. Won't be able to take anything in the late game. Currently shiny hunting Granada in Pokemon Platinum. Are you having fun? As long as you're having fun, I guess that's fine. But every time, let's say that Pokemon's... Why are you shooting my doors? Every time I try to play Pokemon, I'm running around in circles, man. And collecting a Pokemon just to fight Pokemon with bigger numbers. It was actually the same thing when I was playing Genshin. Pokemon and Genshin Impact are the same. This is the clear conclusion of the stream. It's not all that different, you and I. Playing Genshin, doing Pokemon. Is it like one you run around to collect resources to get a bigger number to fight enemies with a bigger number? The other one you run around to collect resources to fight and like gain skills and stuff to fight enemies with a bigger number. I don't know. And like in one you're controlling a bunch of different characters that have a bunch of different special moves, and the other one you're controlling a bunch of different animals that have a bunch of different special moves. I guess the anime woman in Genshin Impact are all just the same as the Pokemon. Like, I mean, you kind of do just catch anime woman, don't you? Like, you go around, you got the little rolling thing, you got the gacha game effect. It's not all that different from Pokemon when you're looking in a bush for a specific thing. It's also slow to get a fire. Usually nothing substantial connects if you have pit cutters before the fire beam. By the time it just gets up, you already have cannons. Yeah. Yeah. Sadly, early game weapons right now aren't all that great. I mean, Mortars were meta for so long, it kind of makes sense. Kind of refreshing that it's just a lot of heavy weapons now. But also kind of can feel brainless, the video game. I'm like, I'm playing heavy weapons for the 40th time in a row now. Okay, now I can do the... Now I can do the core swing. You should really do a Fort Science stream, but then I would just lose. Like, okay, guys, today we're building an accelerator, and then I get shot 14 times in a row, because that's how that works. And like, okay, guys, sadly, I couldn't build an accelerator for the 4th time in a row, and everybody in my stream lobby is just super good at the game, and doing science in the stream lobby is kind of just silly. But I could make videos about it. That is an option. Hey, man, I'm trying to do a core swing here, okay? No need to mind me. Okay. Let's do something like this. Man. All these blinking struts scared me a little bit here. There's no reason for you guys to blink. I'm paying you guys so much money. I actually can't connect that. That is part of the main base. On that one map, Spires was mortars for a while. Yeah, no, all the maps were mortars until recently, man. It was all mortars until like a couple months ago, when they decided to nerf mortars. Or, not nerf mortars, they changed gunners and finally made it so that they can intelligently shoot down AA. But that also buffed them against, like, what's it called? That also buffed them against rockets and stuff, so it was not only mortars that got hit by that nerf, but also rockets and nukes and stuff. Anything that could be shot down, and gunner AI got better, so more intelligent. And gained, like, 2 IQ points, which, oh. Okay. Who could have seen this one coming? Cloud wurde besiegt. This will do a boom. Yeah. It's a very hard, like, it is a very specific hole to get. It's not easy. It's not easy. Your base will fall apart? It didn't fall apart. I just hit my core into the wall. Is my base, is he gonna take it before it all collapses? Nope. No, he just failed. Nice. Whatever, man. Bro, tell teammates to take base. The guy tried. He was a little bit too slow. Oh. That guy's concentrator backfired. It hit his core there. Watch us lose this game. Yeah, it's kind of a 1v1 now. Try to pronounce the German words when building weapons and so on. Bro, I lived in Germany, man. Waffen, Munition, Technologie, Geräte, Materialien. What? Maschinenkanone. Wait. Scharfschutz, Energiekuppel, Feuermose, Bolsa, Ladebahn, Schwarmraketen, Schiffsschwarmraketen, Harpune, Smokebomb, Flak, EMP-Rakete, der Schutzbank, 20mm Geschütz, Kanone, Howitzer, Feuerstrahl, Magnebeam, Plasma Laser. Verstrebung, Hintergrundverstrebung, Panzerung, gepanzerte Tour, Schild, Ziel, Buttel, Mine, Propeller, Windturbine, Schlott. That's such a good word. Metallager, Batterie, Sandsäcke, Rappeurstation, Control Munition, Tauschgruppe, Thunderbolt Munition, Nighthawk Munition, Orbital Schiff Munition. Okay, that's everything. Now read it in Danish. Got my sister laughing, and she doesn't even watch sports. Your accent is crazy? What do you mean my accent? Is it very American? I mean, my tissue box is out. Need to replace it. Good thing I'm dead. Oh, like this. So much mucus. Replace it. I got another one. That was good? Was it? Was my accent good? I don't know if my accent was good. I had to zoom out a little bit more, get more action. I can't zoom. This is the furthest I can zoom out. I can't catch both spaces at once. That's just great. Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave it like this. This catches 2 bases. So you got what? I just don't have an accent. You guys are saying big accent, no accent. This is weird. New Wischtauscher acquired. German only stream. I don't know enough vocabulary in German. Like, I can listen to German fine and understand when people are talking, but whenever I speak it, I struggle to find the vocabulary words I need to express myself. I can, it's just, I can't recall it. If somebody says it, then I can, then I know what it is. It's like, last time I called one of my German friends, I was thinking I had an observation, and I'm like, what's the word for observation? They're like, Beobachtung. And I'm like, okay, I know that's the word, it's just I didn't recall it in that moment. And that happens all the time whenever I'm speaking German. Like, I know the word, but I can't call it up on the spot. But German is fucked as well? Okay. Have you played Der Benzin before? Yeah. And, ranked games and stuff? Definitely. And I'm a native German, too. You forget German words? Yeah, that goes to show you how much of an ass language it is, huh? Why is your tissue next to your PC out? Bro, because I was sick for 3 weeks. Or not for 3 weeks. And then every time I stream, my nose gets clogged up and I have to blow it. I mean, do you not trust me? Watch this. I'll search up Portugal on my browser. Look, I bet you can't do this, man. Or, there we go, it's Portugal. Nothing sus going on here, man. Forget Polish words? You forget Polish words? I mean, okay, but Polish words are just some, utteral grunts, man. I would also forget a lot of Polish words. I'd be like, how am I supposed to phrase my grunts so that they sound intelligible? Goon? Oh, no. I'm not gooning live. Man, this really sucks. I should not... Whoever decided that I should core swing myself is truly the troll here. Ruining the stream, man. I've now been, the bottom base wasn't supposed to die like that. Dang. Meow. Build portal missiles if you're wealthy as fuck. The top base is now starting to get some game in here. Are those going to actually do something? Oh! Oh, the planes? The plane strat. Uh-oh. That was very, very good. -2 cannons there, I think. Yep. Oh, is that going to explode down here? The strut's on fire. Oh, nice. That was a very beautiful cannon there. Goon stream Thursday. I don't know about that, man. That seems kind of sus. Do I want to do one more lobby of high seas? I think I'll do one more lobby. Can you 1v1 Titanic on stream? I've done that like 8 times, man. Every time I play a ranked game, I'm on stream. He just 1v1s me. I win like 60% of the time, I think. I get forced roommate collab. Well, my roommate doesn't. He plays Minecraft, Hypixel, and like Genshin Impact and Celeste. What are like his 3 games? What am I? I don't play any of those games. He doesn't play Forts. It'll never work. It'll never work. Spy games? You want to see spy games? But this was supposed to be a boat. This is a boat stream, man. It will be false advertising if I wasn't playing boats all the time. Also, we haven't gone through all the. We haven't gone through Steinteche. We haven't done Steinteche yet. You can do community 1v1s on lobbies not ranked. But I want a yap. Celeste is good. I think Celeste is cool. But I don't have the attention span for it either. I meant collab on the Goon stream. Oh. Are you saying my roommate would know a lot about gooning? That'd be interesting. Interesting assumption there. Spy howitzer. What do you mean spy howitzer? Huracan. Actually, this is just a better way of spelling Huracan. Hurricane. This just has more aura. K's have way more auras than C's. I swear. That's mainly the like. My first name has a C instead of a K, and I'm so pissed off about that. Because like, you know, having like 2 tall letters in your name just gives off more. Your name. Everybody's like, oh my god, there's 2 tall letters in this name. Clearly, this name has aura, and I'm just like, fuck. I wish. That's a shame that I don't have that. I'm sitting around all day, and I got no aura in my name because I was, you know, my parents were like, "No, we're gonna put a C in this guy's name instead of a K." And now that when the Lucas with a K walks around, everybody's gonna know that guy's a lot cooler than this guy. And I got named Little Luca for like the entirety of elementary school because there was there was an absolutely massive dude with my name, and everybody just called him Big Luca because he was like 6 inches taller than me, and it was so apparent. I was like, fuck. If only I had that K, and he had the K in his name, man. I'm telling you, the K made a difference. And like, if I just had a K in my name, it would also be like 5'10" or something, 5'9". Is your roommate Chinese? Yes, he can actually speak Chinese as well. Which makes it really funny because whenever I'm calling my parents, I'm speaking sometimes in German. Whenever he's calling his parents, he's speaking sometimes in Chinese. So, you know, we both have privacy through that. You know. He calls it. You uses his language when he needs to, and I use my language when I need to. It's pretty OP. Claude. Yeah. Oh, Claude. Oh, that's maybe. Oh, that would have been such a good Cloud if I just spelled it with a K. That's so true, though. Oh, I could have been so unique. Maybe that then I would have distinguished myself. Maybe I should change my name to Cloud with a K. What do you guys think? I mean, then I would have some like name recognition, right? Because whenever you search up Cloud on like look at this. This is an absolute shame, right? When you search up Cloud, you get Claude, and you get Google Cloud, you get iCloud, and on images you get clouds. Like, it's just like I'm getting absolutely overridden on the YouTube algorithm. Maybe if I change it to a K, maybe everything will be changed. Does your roommate have a girlfriend? Not as far as I'm aware, but he's been coming home late recently. Like, the past 2 nights, he's been coming home past midnight, so there could be something there. There could be something there. I'm 6'2" and I have a K and C in my name. Oh, maybe combining them is what the most powerful thing you can do is. I never even considered that. For April 1st? What? He carefully might be a Chinese spy. I don't think like, his parents maybe, but he was born in America. So, I don't think he's a Chinese spy, but his parents could totally be. It's like, what's that movie or like series about like the Soviet spies living in America who have children in America and they don't know that their parents are Russian spies, Soviet spies. I remember that being a TV series my sister was watching with my dad once. There was a lot of sex in it because I would occasionally walk into the living room, my little brother as well, and we'd be like, "Oh wow, what's going on the screen over here, man?" And then we weren't allowed to go into the living room anymore because there was too much sex happening on the screen. It was just like Man, what happened to our rights? Why can't I access my own living room before? Why is my sister gonna watch some horny-ass stuff right here, and then I get banned? Like, absolutely unreasonable. Like, the amount of, the rights infringement of us children is just crazy. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm okay. Well, will you find out when you Google CLUD? Oh, wait, that's actually such a good... I'm actually gonna... There's probably something weird. Let's go Cloud. It's probably just gonna autocorrect into, Cloud is... Oh, it's already a YouTube channel. Fuck. Fuck. Live performances lost... It's a musician? Coordinates... Yeah, it's a musician. Okay. There is already a musician with the name CLUD. Aw, man. It's the end of the day, I'm not original after all. Go figure. My modern day is being... My world is being rocked right now. I got nothing. No uniqueness, no ability to stand out. I mean, he only has 100,000, 120,000 subscribers. Like, maybe eventually I could beat that. And then, like, he could become the insignificant one. That would be so annoying for him, I imagine. Is he woke up one day, there's just a guy that was larger than him and just, like, rerouting people. Like, hey, I just tried to look up this musician, he didn't come up. All this was a stupid guy that played Forge. He'd be like, no, you're ruining me. They'd be like, sorry, man. I guess I'm just more popular. Real life? C-Clay Cloud? Oh, but then now that just adds confusion to it, okay? And saying CK Cloud like that, everybody's gonna be like, what is that pronounced weirdly? What's going on here? I feel like that's gonna add too many layers of like complexity. And I don't know if I'm looking for too many layers of complexity here. Like that just seems scary. My brain will start breaking down. Clouder? Calling me a clouder? Cloudest. I'm more of a cloud than you are, fool. The internet has decreed me better than you. You get owned. This guy could totally have a orbital laser. Does it? I can't tell what this guy. He's just like completely exposed front. I have no idea what. I have no idea what this guy's doing here, man. Like I can't read his base design at all. Like what is this? What is? This looks like lasers up here, but what is this down here? It doesn't make sense. Draw my life. I don't know what draw my life means. Like physically draw it using colors. I'm not very good at drawing, man. Everybody like looks at my drawing and be like, yeah, no, this is why you pay somebody else to do your thumbnails for you whenever one's drawn, because man, I kind of enjoy drawing, but it's just not, it wasn't made for me, bro. Every time I try, it just looks so terrible. It looks so unbelievably ass. And oh, okay, well, it is what it is. What is going on down here? What was that? I'm so confused, man. Cloud Donkey, CLUD. I guess CLUD could be an interesting idea. Oh, he just has a bunch of AA down there, and okay, there is an that's an orbital laser launcher just exposed right there. That is so brave, man. That is so brave. God damn, man. Sometimes people always try and get away with some interesting things, like this dude, and he's dead. No, whatever. Cloudou. No, that would be like a French cloud. If you had like a U and an E in there, you know, that just makes it French, and I couldn't be, like look at the French, they do make some good food and stuff, but, you know, they're also the type of people that would be, like, having a retirement age at a reasonable time so society doesn't collapse. Nah, we're gonna go protest this. And then it's just like, well, man, it's literally, like, financially impossible for you guys to get... Nah, we're gonna go protest this again, and then burn down the entire city again. Just like we did 2 weeks ago, because the government did literally anything. Hey man, I mean, at least the French are vocal about their opinions. Like maybe some Americans could do some more of that. You know, go outside and protesting and things. This is extremely brave. You know, if he can get away with it, like, nobody in the enemy team builds a single sniper, that kind of based. Alright. That's not gonna kill that guy. That was gonna go too far. Yeah, whatever. Functionally dead, I guess. Since that guy's functionally dead, let's fully kill him. Why don't you play an FPL? I don't really enjoy playing in competitive Forts. I have beyond my competitive Forts era. It's really cringe, man. Like, I was actually watching some 2v2s yesterday. Eaton and Tar were playing against Infinity Power and Firework. And, man, it was so cringe. Like, people were building, like, custom doors to put pressure on turbines. And, like, the base designs are so optimized. Like, I don't even know the base designs anymore, man. Like, my base designs still look like they're out of, like, 2024. And the 2026 base design has evolved way beyond my knowledge. Well, the 2024, like, base design is still very, very modern. It's just, like, the 2026 ones do so many, like, they do a lot of, they don't do anything, like, big that's different. They do a lot of small things that are different. And when I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just terrible. Maybe I'm just terrible. Cleod, as in McLeod, pronounced McCloud. McCloud. Oh. Watch your back, #1 cloud hater. No, bro. Oh wait, there's a little can. You have to make the. I can barely see the cancellation symbol over the symbol. You need to add a like. You need to make the red line stronger because I can barely see the little cross out on it. It's barely visible, man. You need to make it a little bit stronger. Due process stream when. That sounds like a game about like. Due process game about. Shooting people. It's a shooting game. Man, it's a shooting game. You think I'm gonna play a shooting game? Like, come on, man. I'm pretty sure I actually have. Wait, do I have that game? I may actually have that game. Hold on. We're doing a fact check. I do actually have that game. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure one of my friends bought this for me because he was playing it. Pretty sure this guy bought it for me, and then he stopped playing it, so then I never played it. Imagine watching Cloud stream. Yeah, that's what the Cloud hater is saying here. My base designs are still out of 2020. Yeah, that's clearly good enough. It's 43 anyways. Why would I build doors? Just imagine like the enemy built a singular cannon, which is technically meta. You'd be cooked. Oh, the overlap is actually crazy. What, you have friends? Yeah, I know. Despite all the jokes I make, I do have people I hang out with in real life and on the internet. Shocking, shocking. I know it's a lot. Somebody probably just got betrayed right now, but it's true. It's true. I have some real life friends. Cluck. Why don't you do FPL commentary? Well, you already have Incursus for that. And also, I think it'd be kind of boring. Like, respectfully, I'm fine leaving Incursus to it, right? Like, I probably can give more accurate commentary about the FPL and stuff, because, you know, sometimes looking at Incursus, I'm just like, okay, bro. But it's also like, it's just, oh, I would have to wake up early in the morning, then ask them where I'm doing it. And, you know, I also I'm fine letting Incursus. Like, Incursus leaves me to do literally everything in this game, and he gets FPL, I'm okay with that. You know, I can be the one to play the game here. Incursus commentary sucks, though. Man, there's not enough keys jingling when I'm watching Incursus. Nah, man, I mean, I guess he just says statements without... He says statements about the competitive scene without having played competitively ever. I mean, he won one tournament, but that was when the game just came out and nobody knew how to play the game. It's still impressive though, of course. Like he is way better than the average player. I'll give him that. But also like it would just be annoying. And also, I don't think that's what people come to my channel for. I don't think people want commentary. But he speaks really slowly. He does speak really slowly. That is one of the issues. He does have a good commentary, which I just, yeah. Whenever watching, I'm just like being put to sleep. I'm just like, how are people watching this, man? Like, I try my very best to just make my voice, like, go to make sure if something's happening. And then while watching history, he's building wood for like 30 minutes. I'm just like, what? Maybe my brain's too cooked to understand the strength of other people to watch wood build for 30 minutes. But his voice is extremely, like, nice and deep and calm, and it is cool. Kind of impressive, man. I think I'm happy with my voice, but he does have his good, he has his own unique voice there. I came to your channel to hate, bro. Actually, there's the little like cross out is a little bit offset. I can see blues along the edges, so you need to go back and make it so that the blue's not so off, or the red actually fully surrounds the image. Because right now I'm looking at it, and the red doesn't, like, you know, look at this, oh shit, like look at it, you see the blue up there, like look at the #1 cloud hater can't even fucking hate correctly. This is why all the haters are stupid. Unbelievable. We know it's you, Infinity Power. I don't think Infinity Power is going to be watching my streams regardless. I don't think that's happening. If you were to give him advice... Bro, okay. The funny story, man. I tried giving a Curses advice, okay? There was a certain... We have done exactly one stream together where he co-casted my tournament. Right? And I was saying, no, that isn't actually true, right? Firebird is stupid and dumb and overpowered, and everybody wants it to be nerfed because everybody's being forced to play Firebird right now because of how powerful he is. But he's like, no, Firebird's actually really cool and funny, and I'm just like, you don't play the game! You don't play the video game! How do you know? How? You don't play the game. You don't play ranked. You don't know how annoying it is that everybody's playing Firebird for like 40 times in a row, and you're baiting me. And then after that, we've never done a stream together. We've done one stream together. He baited me. I tried explaining to him that he was wrong, and he's like, no. And then of course everybody was just like, this Cloud guy sucks. He's clearly an idiot. He's disagreeing with Incursus. I was like, oh. Incursus has been playing this game for far longer than Cloud does. So clearly Cloud is stupid. I was like, it is what it is. Higher pitch voice allows you to speak faster, so it's better for commentating. What, you could speak fast with a low pitch voice. Be like, well, you could. Okay, I can't actually do that. I guess a higher pitch voice, by definition, maybe your voice needs to be higher pitched to speak fast. If I'm honest, having you comment on FPL nice how he never messes the tricks of the pros. Triple delete, for example, best you get is turbine block. I guess. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Also, Kafun Gaming for the besiegt. Tragic. So, I mean, like, I'm not... that's also, like, I haven't asked Incursus to co-cast any of my tournaments after that, because I have no interest in being VC with them. And it's so funny as well, whenever, like, 42 Scientists or, like, Rome or somebody is co-casting with him, because they just agree with whatever he says. Even when it's blatantly false information, it's just like... And these are the people that the devs listen most to when it comes to balance changes. It kind of hurts, it kind of hurts. And it all comes crumbling down. Such unique commentary. But look, commentary doesn't have to be unique to be good. Like, he does good. He does commentary by the book, but it's good commentary by the book. Like, for instance, when I had no idea how this game actually worked, like all the intricacies and small tricks there in the game, I thought he was a great commentator, right? He tells you what's going on, and the commentary he says sounds intelligent from the way he makes it sound, right? The commentary sounds like it makes sense to anybody who doesn't understand the game. It's just when you do understand the game, you're like, oh, he's not actually spreading the truth or anything. But it's only like the fact that he doesn't do 100% right commentary most of the time, like some of the time, doesn't make the experience worse for anybody who's a casual. So, and at the end of the day, it's all about the viewing experience. Core swing for engagement. I don't know. Explain triple delete. Okay. So you have a node right here. Node is deleting off. This shit is slow as hell, right? Let's wait for it to rebuild. So this deleting off slow. If you rebuild it and then delete it off again, it deletes twice. It deletes twice as fast. So you just have to delete it, rebuild it, and then delete it again. So you delete it. It's because if you build something and you make a mistake, like, let's say I built this and I made a mistake, I want it to be gone fast, so it deletes itself fast. So basically what you do is you put it into build mode like that and then delete it again, so that it deletes off like twice as fast. So then you can delete off struts faster, and there's a couple things where you need some speed. That's why it only works on nodes. You can't do that on struts. Like if I do this, it doesn't work. It only works on nodes. You cannot do it to normal struts. If it's just on normal pieces of wood, nothing changes. It has to be on nodes. Unexplained triple delete. Yes. The triple delete work for building stuff fast by doing the opposite. No, it's only for nodes. It only affects nodes. Nodes are the only thing in the game that are affected by triple delete. There's nothing else. You cannot do it to weapons. You cannot do it to struts. Specifically struts. It only works on nodes. That is the singular thing that it works on in this game. Let's stop the cannon, though. That is valuable to many viewers knowing that sort of stuff. I'm like, look, if somebody goes like, oh, that was a triple delete, everybody's gonna, like, I won't be able to explain it in a stream. Like, unless I'm playing the game myself, I won't be able to explain what a triple delete is, right? Like, for instance, if I wasn't like if I'm spectating a match, right, and somebody triple deletes, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, that was a triple delete, and I won't be able to explain it because I'm not, you know. Well, I mean, I guess I can say you delete the strut, then you set it into rebuild mode, then you delete it again, so it deletes twice as fast. And I could explain it like that, but I feel like the comprehension won't be there unless I have a visual aid like that. I mean, I guess I could edit the visual aid in, but that's like a lot of work. Which I don't know if I want to edit and stuff, because that, like, you know. You know my opinions on editing a lot. Not a big fan. Don't nerf Firebird. Swing your core into the ground. Oh god. I guess he really is the #1 cloud hater. Wants me to kill myself. Why haven't developers patched it? I mean, I think it's not. I think it's one of those things where it's a bug that becomes a feature, right? Because like all the pros like it, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. It also raises the skill ceiling. Like, let's say they removed it. Okay, we lost triple deleting. That's tragic. Like, it's not gonna change the game very much. Like, it's not like it's being exploited or anything. Like, it's not like changing triple deleting would remove some stupid exploit. Like, it doesn't do anything except allow pros to delete off a node a little bit faster. It's just a cool trick. But that may have been bait. I can admit that guy may have been trying to professionally bait me right now. So, and he may have gotten away with it. He may have gotten away with it. I think that'll be perfect. Right on the court. Tier 3 orbital laser next match. Maybe. Depends on what space I get. You know that about the infinite metal glitch using nodes on moorings? There's an infinite metal... No, I don't know. I've never heard about that one, which is kind of shocking because that's a ranked match. And I think I would have seen that in a ranked match if it was useful. Also, I hope you know I'm trolling, no ill meaning. I know that, man. Or nobody... No, if somebody hated me, they wouldn't be watching my streams. At the end of the day, they would be like, trying to connive him behind my back, being like, I need to discredit this guy in the marketplace of ideas. Gonna go online and say that he is, you know, he is known the big G, big GE, the big J, you know, do AI, manufacture some AI slop videos of him with the big Epstein. You know, I think that would be more of what you would do, but you're not doing that, so I don't know if I believe you. I hate watching. You're being forced to watch right now. Gun to your head. A bot being forced to consume somebody's content. That's ass. My life of an internet bot must be actually terrible. Watching so much mid stuff like my content. Must be ass. Sold your info into a guy called Enric on the dark web. Oh, you're info harvesting, data harvesting right now. You know, it's a smart move, you know? Turn the stream into a profitable thing for you. That's the beauty of capitalism, bro. You got your own entrepreneurial ideas making streams profitable for you. That, you know, not a lot of people could have thought of that. You got some new innovations right here. Maybe I'll build some gutters, be a good teammate. I think I have to shoot these a little bit further down, right? Yeah. Go like that. Is he dead now? I think this guy's dead. Nope. Howitzers can't hit a shot. Howitzers also all miss, except the last one. And the last one kills. Are you funded by the... I'm not finishing that one. Maybe I am. Maybe I say that just throw you off my set of evil master plan. That's true. That's true, man. Maybe you're just a unique hater. You hate watch my streams. Which I don't know if that would make very much sense, but I guess it's possible. Is this a modded high seas only stream? Yes. Today we're playing boat. Oh my god, trolling? That's crazy, man. You're on thin ice, bro. You remember who's on top of you and who's your better man. Because I am not afraid to commit some team killing in order to achieve my objectives. Traitor to the cause. I didn't even kill him. No, there he goes. Traitors to the cause will not be appreciated around here. They will... And then I miss. Oh, it's turning into an epic 1v1. What a close match, ladies and gentlemen. Who will win? The one guy on the enemy team or me? Nobody was expecting such a close match. Oh, come on. What do you mean you got disconnected? Nesquik. It's like dads watching the opposite political parties network to yell at the screen. Hey man, they're just looking for some emotion in life because their life's so boring. I can respect the dads that do that. My dad does sometimes turn on certain political outlets and then just gets mad. He's just like, I just want to know what my opponent party is thinking. I'm just like, bro, turn off the TV. This is making me depressed. This is even like, I feel like I'm just getting fed misinformation here. And then he's just like, okay, well, I find it kind of entertaining to see how these people think. And I'm just like, good for you, man. I want to enjoy my life a little bit. What's the most niche app on your PC? I'm pretty sure it's Force, actually. It'll be a game, 100%. But what is the most niche game I have? A lot of games here. Most of them are pretty... Interplanetary. Interplanetary is one of the... It's a very, very niche game. All my friends have it, but the player base... Look at this, look at this. Interplanetary, planetary player base... Steam charts. Yeah, it's not doing so well. But whenever me and my friends hop on, then there's a huge spike. You know, we add 8 people to the game. Terratech rounds is niche. Nah, rounds is more popular than Forts. What are you talking about, man? Rounds Steam charts. It's far more popular than Forts. This is like twice as much as Forts Steam charts. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it's about 50% larger. Rounds, Forts. Wait, Interplanetary is goated? You can only play with friends, though. You can only if you have friends that play it. Randomize? I did randomize. The Black Chin? What do you mean I have a black chin? That's a little bit sus. Due Process would be the nichest game. There's no game nicher than Interplanetary, man. It literally has no players. The first Gen Z to play Mud Medieval. I don't know what Mud Medieval is, and I don't think that concerns me. Ready up! Ah! What was the massive dip in the Forge player count? I mean, the massive dip in the Forge player count. You're talking about the Europeans going to sleep? Wait, what the fuck? Ah, shit. No. Oh, I can't. Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fine. I'm gonna try and go for a over the lasers back base. It's gonna be so stupid, but you know what? What's the game plan if not trying stuff out, huh? What's life? Or some where is it? Or Steam charts. This is just the Europeans going to sleep, man. And like the game, like if you look at we can also pull up the player count. I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah. You can look at the it's mostly German and Russian, the player base. So every time it becomes nighttime in Germany and Russia, all the Forge players go to sleep. And then they're not there to bump up the player counts anymore. Like this. So, right, where is it? Here, yeah. 21% and then 19% Chinese, and then Ukraine. And a lot of the world ones are just other European countries like Poland, because the US you see as a category, because like if you put US states, it would just be part of the world. But a lot of the other countries there are just like Poland, France, Spain, you know, which have a couple players. But like if they just put Europe as a whole, it would be it would be like the majority. How devilish. Bedtime for the old peeps, yes. Bedtime for the Europeans. Time for you guys to get lost. Find yourself some good old nappy time. Best part about being in Europe is you can sleep a lot easier because it's always gray skies the entire time. And you're like, man, depressing ass shit, but, you know, makes a good nap. Rockets? Front base doesn't look like it's going rockets. It's 11 p. Yeah. Now one of the valley is spike in the middle of the singular hill? Oh, this? I imagine this was like Steam doing something weird. But I mean, this is every one of these is just a free weekend. Anytime it spikes up above 2K, that means there was a free weekend. A bunch of people were trying out the game. I don't mean the day-night cycle. That's an abnormal spike in the middle that's only there for one day. What are you talking about, man? Like here? I don't. I don't know. I'm not staying on that one long enough for you to actually figure out what you're trying to communicate there, so that I'm just going to call you an idiot and move on with my life. I will not watch anything that's not... Bro, we're discussing the video game, man. We're trying to. I stay awake later than my American friends. That's concerning, man. What time do you wake up in the morning, then? That's actually... That's the question that needs to be asked here. At what point did you wake up? Because from what it sounds like, you, may not wake up and watch. How much did your PC cost? Around $2,000. The PC itself was $1,300, and the double monitor was like $600, and then, like, there was a mouse and keyboard and stuff. Came in all around, like, $2K. My friend made it for me. So I was like, he was like, I'll give you, this cost me about 1K to put together. I'll charge you like 3K for building it and doing all the hassles of like finding good deals on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, okay, sounds good to me. That means I don't have to actually learn how to build it on the internet, which is amazing. Now that is confidential. Why the heck did you set your game in German? Because it's funny, man. Because it was funny. It was for the joke. You have to admit though, it kind of makes everything a little bit more interesting. Seeing the game very much. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why is my brain so turned off right now, man? Doesn't matter. It's not gonna make a difference. Not gonna make a difference. Game's too easy, and things. Why are your specs in? Don't forget to show the network tab. What's the lowest acceptable turbine efficiency in your opinion? Anything below 70% is just kind of cooked. Get something above that. No, I could have played, what is it called? Shockana again, so I could have gone down into the back infinite res. Sadly, no Shockana today. I am rooting for Team 1. Oh man, your ruin is about to go very, very terribly, because I'm pretty sure we are going to win this one. Considering I'm looking at their, well, I mean, I'm looking at this guy, and it's not looking good for them. Like, look, my guy is also a little bit lost, sure, but he has 2 fire beams. Oh, wait, never mind. They have 3 gamers, we have 2 gamers, it looks like. Maybe, this guy could be gaming. I don't know what this guy's, no, this guy's lost. Never mind, this one may be cooked. This one may be fried. But that's okay. Every so often, there's just a fried game, and there's nothing you can do about that. Oh, that was playing Spook. We are playing Spook. We are playing the Spy Commander, so we get to see what's going on here. My opponent's just building cannons AFK, as everybody does in this game, for like the 40th time in a row, which is fine. That means that he is playing meta, and I'm not, which is a little bit concerning, you know, but. Sometimes you just gotta have to live life on the edge. You know. See how it is. Doing a couple of edging activities. Oh my god, he said the joke. Oh, that orbital laser actually landed. And that was a lot of things wiped out right there. That does not look very fun for that guy to absorb. No, I'm deleting all of this off because this is built terribly. Now, this is built correctly. Thank you very much. And just go something like this. And delete this off as well. Yeah, that'll be about good. On your team, I'm gonna join your lobby and pick Eagle Eye on my team. Well, this is the last game, man. Was chatting with the top 4 Chinese player only at 50 hours? Those people are built different. I mean, look, Chinese players actually know what RTS games are. Also, you can definitely get top 400 in top 400, bro. You win 1 ranked game in your top 400. Like you just randomize into fighting somebody else who's ass. Like top 400 in this game doesn't mean that's 1 ranked game, man. What do you mean? That was really look at man. Top 400 is like you learn 1 cannon build order, and then anybody could get top 400. Like the first time I played ranked, I got to rank 127 the first season. Like, this game is not easy, it's not hard to get into the top 100, much less the top 400. Now, getting into the top 10, top 20 that's when stuff starts getting a little bit more competitive. Because people actually start having, you know, it goes from people having 10 hours to people having thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours. And it's just kind of insane. I'm top 400 and I'm not even good, yes. Now, being top 400 in forts and ranked on the ranked leaderboard is not a difficult. Like, there's only 2,000 people on the ranked leaderboard in the first place. But I mean, I still respect the Chinese do it, of course. But you have to put it all in perspective. Because I'm there's so many gems that I enjoy watching more than playing. There's a lot of games I enjoy watching. Like, I enjoy watching people playing Hoi 4 more than playing it myself. Because multiplayer Hoi 4 is absolute hell. Like, I don't. That shit just ain't fun to play. It's fun to watch though. That's for sure. This guy's only double cannon up. That's huge news for me. Go like this. And also, I'm a little bit concerned about my base gonna fall over here, but I'm sure that's gonna be fine as long as I look at this, watch his tech. Oh yeah, all the forlongs. Now we shoot in my complete wall of metal, and it caused me a bunch of eco damage. That's crazy. Go like this. More economic efficiency with mini doors, not solid pieces of metal. What am I doing? What if you play 100 ranked games and lose all of them? Then you're at the bottom of the leaderboard. That is actually extremely hard to do, because eventually you've lost so many ranked games that you pretty much can't match anybody because your score is so low. It's really difficult to lose 100 ranked games. Eventually, your score is going to be so low that you can't play anybody because you've lost so many. Everybody, like, the game thinks you're too good or too ass to play against anybody, even like a completely new player. They're like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if that was the correct way of doing things, but it's how things are being done around here. Nope, apparently the one orbital laser dude is just owning everybody. Whatever. The Blinky Strut is scary. The Blinky Strut is scary, but there's a forlong behind that. There's a bunch of forlongs everywhere. You know that personally, I'll tell you, all I currently learned from you, IRL, in-game. So you've learned everything you have in life from real life and from the internet. You know, that seems like an about accurate statement. You know, it's like the amount of money you have in your bank account is the amount of money you've put in there minus the amount of money you've taken out. And that is the exact amount of money you have. It's like one of those same mathematical certainty type things. I believe this will hit. Let's see, where's the AA? There it is. No, don't shut it down. Okay. We got the we got it through L. No more things for you. Oh well, rip that guy. Not expecting. Okay, we're gonna try going for a sky one here. I'm hoping that hits. I have no idea if that's gonna hit at all. I'm just assuming that it's gonna hit. No, oh, he actually shot it down. What? Maybe I can't do that. It looks like the enemies have too much gaming with shotguns. It gives them too much time. Brain farts. Oh no, the front guy. No, no, this is just too good. Maybe I should get some AA here. Probably be a smart idea. Get some shotguns going up here. I do have the shotgun tech and the upgrade center. I have literally everything I need. Are Fate more still playable today? Is it good? They're playable, just not good. They're playable, not meta. I would say that's the about accurate statement. I believe this will hit the front guy. Where's a shotgun? There's a shotgun. Nah, guy's not firing the shotgun at all. Oh no, you shitting me right now. He shut it down with a howitzer. That's so stupid. Oh, average orbital laser gameplay. Never landing, not doing anything, whatever. My favorite YouTube channel streaming, thank you. You're feeding my ego right now. As it's the last game and I'm about to die. That is what it is. It is what it is. The game, not every game can be won. And this is clearly one of them. Hella unfortunate. Who was better at the game, Tar or Infinity Power? I would say Tar. Tar just never queues up ranked, so he doesn't ever really prove it. I'm a top 10 fan. You're top 10. You're the top 3. But I guess you can also say you're the top 10. That's also a true statement. You're in the top 3. You're also the top 10. You know, sometimes whenever I do really good at something, I just tell people I'm in the top 100 when in reality I'm like the top 3, and I'm just like, no, I'm just a top 100 player. Ignore me. I'm just a dude. Nothing to be seen here at all. I counteract you 10 times over. What does that mean, man? Oh shit, there's flak. That's not good. Where's the shotgun? There's no shotgun to be seen, man. Oh, it landed. We ain't gonna actually play the game. That scratched his core. An orbital laser core scratch is crazy. That's crazy. Bob AFK, did he get disconnected? That would happen a lot. No, he's still alive. How many hours does Tar have? I think he has like 4,500. Nah, wait, we can do a live check about. Oh yeah, no, 4,900. He's almost hit 5K. Played a lot more than my measly 3K hours, which is kind of concerning. Amount of hours he spent into the box game, but this is the only game he plays. I'm so sad. Basically 3 hours late. Oh no, oh no. Damn, it's almost 3. Damn, the boat game takes forever, man. This takes a while to play. Don't end on a loss, man. I'm trying not to, but like I'm somebody asked for sky orbital lasers, and I'm trying my very best to play sky orbital lasers. But let me tell you, these are not good. Like there is definitely better strategies than this. This guy's really going for this guy back here. It'd be really funny if Cloud collapsed. It would be kind of funny, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I feel pretty confident in my base side here. I peer your counteraction 20 times over. Actually, the most childish argument ever, man. Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! I move faster than the speed of light. Nuh-uh! No, in fact, I move at the speed of light +1. Idiot. Think you can outsmart me? I know what bigger numbers are. Oh, no fucking way. The flag just a one-shot at that range. There's no way. What the heck? What the heck? That's some OPS flag. That is so... The amount of randomized shrapnel that has to go into that is absolutely absurd. Jesus. My hate is fueled from pure clouds. As all good hatred is. -2 cannon shots. The power washing industrial equipment was great, so I finished college over a week ago. Then I started my job for a municipal utilities company in the water department. The switch up from an engineering degree to sitting in a room studying. Are you saying that your life has been improved now that you're working, or you don't? Do you like working at the place? I imagine it's a lot simpler than studying, because now you just sit there all day and you'd be like, is everything functioning? Yes. I guess I can sit on my phone for like 3 hours now. This is amazing. That's not gonna hit me, right? No. We're good. We're good. Everything's functional in life. Yeah, it's time I saw Ken Rush. He said he's 9 years old with 15K hours a day, 20% of his life on a game. Well, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. I think somebody's making that stuff up, right? And what interest would like a small child have in a Rust, anyways? I don't. Yeah, of course, a 12-year-old child, like then maybe. Like a 12-year-old child, like I could see being interested in Rust and stuff, but like that is a little bit too young even for like my beliefs. I think you'd be too busy like playing with like Fortnite or something. Like Fortnite makes a little bit more sense because I don't believe like any other 9-year-olds are playing Rust. Like that's the problem, right? I don't think that it's a big addiction for 9-year-olds. And you would like, like 9-year-olds just kind of do whatever is popular, you know. So, please no, I can't. This is so terrible. Can't do anything here. Yeah, whatever. Do Ministry multiplayer campaign and invite 20 people. That sounds terrible. No. Oh, I wonder why I have no resources. I can't do anything for 40 hours. I wonder if it's the 20 people on my team that's causing this. But it really could be anything, you know. There could be anybody at fault for this issue right here. Make deck guns. I'm a land base. I'm just going to collapse my make deck guns. The amount of recoil on deck guns is absolutely freaking absurd. Yo, Tar's here? Tar just joined to watch. Yeah, I said his name and then I summoned him. Interesting. Is what it is. So tank AA? What do you mean tank AA? Not exactly tank AA too free here. So sad that the bottom guy didn't die here. He should have died ages ago. That's an interesting flag right there. I'm just going to shoot bottom base then. I think shooting the top guy is in the cards. And all of them are spending silicon making core field units and Surge Factory. Yeah. Yeah, that's generally the unfun part of the whole experiment right there. Owie. 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 I think I may be a little bit fried here. This gamer has 4 cannons and a howitzer. And I don't think I can live against that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm kind of cooked. Watch that shut it down again. Yeah. There is no winning this one. Is Tar even real? I don't know, man. He seems a little... He's autistic. He's a little bit special, but I think he's real. I've seen photos of him before, and it kind of checks out with how much of a nerd he is. He does electrical engineering, and he looks like an electrical engineer. Really? You're really actually sniping stuff right now? Brother, what's... Calm down, man. It's not that serious. Godis Ministry server. That sounds like a terrible Ministry server, not a goated one. I disagree with your classification. We go like this. Just defend our, shotguns a little bit. Like that. No more gaming for that guy either. Exempt from finals too? Second to last. Why? How did you manage to get yourself exempt from finals? You were like, please, please, I don't want to do finals. And the teacher was like, okay, fine. Since you're annoying me so much, you can just do whatever you want. Aw, shit, man. I can't aim at all. Stop it, stop being cringe. I don't want to die. Stop exploding me for free. Think I'll be able to defend that? I don't think that's gonna hit me. Is it gonna hit me? I'm gonna shoot it down anyways. It was gonna hit me, but that's okay. No, that was the one shotgun that could fire that. Okay, that's not gonna hit me either. Damn, these people's aim sucks ass cheeks, bro. What is up, man? You guys can't be caught doing stuff like that. The flag should fire now. Uh-oh. 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 That's not good. Hello there. What? He can just tank it? There's no way, man. There's no way I just got that much made of a fool of. This guy has just built energy shield. He knows the hidden secret Chinese strategy of building energy shield, which is cheating and stuff. Man, that didn't hit anything. Is that actually going to hit me? Oh, God. Well, gamers, I may be cooked. We'll use all the cash I got from selling Cloud's IP to monopolize all the clouds. You're going to buy the cloud domains, and then you can force me to spend more money buying stuff back from you and things. That's so evil. That's so evil. I don't even have a piece of ammunition building. I can't take this anymore. Bro, I don't... This is absolute ass. This is absolute clownery. My orbital lasers can't do anything. Enemy really can't do anything either. They can actually kill me very serious. Never mind, they can't do anything. Yeah. Will I just give him a haircut and nothing else? What do you mean? How is Tar autistic? Man, he's played Forge for 3 billion hours, and then he does nothing else with his life. The only other game he ever has played is CSGO. He's only ever played 2 games. If you look... There, okay, I really want to make a point right now, but I'm also dying, so it's kind of difficult right here. He has like 7 games on Steam, and he only has more than 2 hours in CS:GO and Forts. Like, if that's not autism to me, then I don't know what else is. The fact that he just found 1 game and then played it for like, you know, half of his entire life. I'm just saying his brain is wired a little bit differently. That's all. It's just from my observations. Maybe he's poor. Bro, we go... Maybe... I don't actually know. He doesn't really talk about his financial situation very often. Really? I just deleted the strut below it. Please just end me, man. Please just end me. Put me out of this misery. I landed the orbital laser shot, okay? It should have killed you. That's so stupid. I'm not stalling this out. I could stall this out for a long time, but I do not feel the desire to do so. He's spectating. Show us the picture of Tar. I'm not showing the picture of Tar. I'm not doxing people. But anyways, this is Tar's account. Like, he has 10 games, man. 5,000 hours, 580 hours, 65, and then it goes down to nothing. Like, this is an autistic man's profile if I've ever seen one. Core swing? Core swing to the back? Hold on. This guy actually may be cooking. No, I have to quickly repair everything. This guy is a genius. Get one core swing for the road. No, shit. No. I have a reintegrated desire to live. That's... I have no fire beams left. There's no way that gets through. Yeah. No, I just want a core swing. Let me tank for a little bit. No, I don't think my teammates are gonna let me core swing, or the enemies are gonna let me core swing here. Yeah. Maybe no, that's all just in the mind. Okay, a real man would be able to figure out how to invent resources out of his ass and to get a. I don't even have metal to fire the shot. Okay, there we go. Not even close. Core swing into the ocean to the core is too hot. I'm trying to get the core swing into the ocean right now, but this front right here is not connecting for some reason. I don't know why. Are you a what? A brokey? Oh, is you broke? Oh, you just spelled it wrong. That's why I was confused. I get what he was asking him there. This is all probably gonna fall apart here. It's not looking good. I also have no money left. All my mines died. Watch this. One more. No. Shit, I sold off the rope. Nah, never mind. No. Okay. It just collapsed. GG. And you sell your personal information to the government database, Mr. Gasky Hydro. I mean, the government pays a lot for that stuff, right? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And stream's going to be ending there. Gonna go and play different video games now. Which I don't have to yet because my vocal cords are tired. Goodbye. I should actually send the stream before I do.